Scoot your boots.
Scoot my newt.
Scoot your boot over there.
Word.
Okay, Groot. Okay.
Oh, can I get my cell phone real quick?
Yes, indeedy. I was wondering what that big thing was on the desk. I was like, oh, wait, your phone is just as big as mine.
If you want, you could put the mic up on top of there, just so that way you have a little...
On top of where?
On top right in that area.
The whole mic, my boy?
No, the mouse pad, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm like, this?
They actually sell those, like, that could be for straight up right in your face. But I was like, nah. I kind of like the whole fact that I can adjust it to wherever I want.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So,
adjust yourself. Get
myself very comfortable. Make sure I'm in line here. Make sure I don't knock out any cords. BT dubs.
Yep.
Okay. Is it cool if I sit like this?
Yeah, you're
nice
good.
And stretched out. Okay. You're gonna sit there.
As long as you're comfortable. I'm gonna sit like this for a little bit, and then if I need to, I'll back up a little bit, and then.
Because you are crisscross applesauce right now, and you're gonna catch a cramp like no tomorrow, probably. Right?
I do this all the time when I'm streaming.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I sit like this all the time.
That's
it's
not
very
weird
comfortable.
At all. That is not weird at all. Okay. So, do you want to start?
All right. We'll start. We'll start slow because it's the beginning right now.
Yes.
So happy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome to Gamestas Cast, episode 2. We're gonna talk about the weekend. What happened? How was your 4th of July weekend?
Could have been much better.
Rachel. Hey, Efren and Triggered Rashawn. Haha, don't hate me.
You know what's weird?
What?
Because don't peek at the top of my list. I have a list of things I wanted to talk about, and the last one says about me not getting triggered. That's what's so crazy about this whole situation. It's the fact that I was going to tell you, hey, I'm going to work on not getting triggered so easily.
Those are your exercises? Do you have any planned? Like meditation?
No.
Yoga?
No. It's just to live through my life and not get triggered easily.
Oh.
Just internalize it and then just blow it all out,
Meditation helps with that.
Fuck that.
Oh, well, enjoy your journey then, I guess.
Yes.
So, 4th of July, what did you do?
I worked and I almost lost my job.
On 4th of July?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, it's weird. We usually get 3 holidays off, but now apparently it's just 2 because we used to get Easter off, but now it's just... I almost say Christmas and Kwanzaa, like Kwanzaa. No. So here is the story about how me and Kevin almost lost our job on Sunday. And I felt so bad because had I not... Saturday, I have a customer coming in. She's like, it was her birthday on that Saturday, and she was going through a lot. She was like, yeah, today's my birthday, but I woke up, my ex-boyfriend slashed all my tires, broke all the windows in my car, and then he called me from a text-free number saying, happy birthday. So I need to change my number or get a new phone or whatever. So immediately I'm like, this is fucked. So me being the customer service person that I am, I'm like, let me try to help her to the best of my personal abilities, right?
Yeah.
And you'll find out later on why I did what I did for her, because I overextended, my Call of Duty for... Okay, anyway. So we ended up adding a new line onto the... She got a second phone. That current number is going to be, is going to be canceled soon. Whatever. So she gets the iPhone 12. Like, whatever. All right, cool. She comes back Sunday. And she's like, hey... I locked myself out of my phone. She forgot her fucking PIN to unlock the phone. That's not my problem. It's not my fault that she forgot her PIN and the phone got disabled. But here's the thing. Had she not looked like Sandy, Jesse's wife? For those who need to know, Jesse died a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah, a month.
And she looked exactly like Sandy.
Wow.
So during our initial transaction on her birthday, I did everything I could to keep the cost down for her, and I went above and beyond for her because I knew what she was going through. Plus, she looked like Sandy, and I'm like, fuck, I can't tell Sandy no.
Yeah.
I was like almost hypnotized or whatever. So what I should have said was, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. I'm not Apple. Apple has the ability. There's an Apple store in Freehold.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? Let me see what I can do. So I said, you know what? Let me exchange the phone for you, which I shouldn't have done. So basically what happens is I can't do the exchange because I have to take the security lock off the phone, but I can't get into it because it's been disabled by Apple. You can't do anything, and we can't download iTunes in the store onto the computers because they're blocked by the administrator. So I knew I shouldn't have done this, and now Kevin's like trying to help me. He's like, okay, listen, ma'am, there's a store, you know, on Hooper or whatever, you know, they have the things to do it. And she's like, and I'm like, my whole thing was, if I get my laptop here to get my iTunes plugged in, restore the phone, then we're good. But Kevin's like, no, I'm gonna give you both phones, leave, blah 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 blah. So then we called our manager, Karen, and she's like, she flips the F out. She's like, I need her back in that store today or else, because that's technically stealing. Because the new phone that I gave her, she never actually paid for, or we couldn't process it, and the old phone is still in the account, but I can't take it back because I can't get past security.
Yeah.
So, and this girl is so ungrateful, because as we're telling her all this, she's not even looking at it. She's just down there looking at her fucking ex-boyfriend's mugshot on the computer, on her phone, like not even paying attention to us, as I'm like little did she know, I could have made her day so much worse by turning her away.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? Let me see if I can be a cool human being. And I almost lost my job over it. So she leaves, right? I tell Karen, yeah, she's like, whatever. She said, we told her, go home, get iTunes on the computer and wipe it out or whatever. Which, no, she didn't do. She didn't want to do it. She's very fucking lazy. So I'm calling her. I'm like, listen, like, you got to come back here now. She's like, really? Like, I just got home. She lived in Bayville. Yeah. Like 20 minutes away, not even. And I was like, yeah, like, they're freaking out. Like, I'm about to lose my job over there. She's like, okay. So I leave. I run home. I get my personal laptop, right? I come back. I'm back there in 30 minutes. She's still not here. I call her another 30. So it's been an hour since I got off the phone with her. I say, hey, where are you? She's like, oh, I was just now leaving to come back. Yeah. So she gets to the store 20 minutes later. It's almost closing time. Well, we have like an hour and a half to close. And I'm like, okay, so it's downloading the software in my iTunes. It's like 25 minutes. She's like, I got to stay here for 25 minutes, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, she was like, can I just go sit in the car or whatever? I'm like, whatever. Go ahead. I'll call you on the new phone number when we're done. Yeah. So the software update didn't work. I couldn't fucking restore the phone initially. So I'm panicking. Fucking Kevin's like, oh my fucking God. Like, we're about to get fucking fired over this if we didn't figure this out. And so another hour goes by. We got about 40 minutes to close. And I'm at the point where I can, I'm at the point where I was able to restart the phone and restore it, but I needed her Apple ID and password information.
Which she doesn't know any of that.
I said, hey, can you come back into the store? Because I need this, that, and the third. She was like, really? Because I already left. Yeah. And I'm like, are you serious? She's like, well, yeah, I gotta go get my kids at 6 and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, listen, I was like, okay, but like, I'm gonna need you. Like, I need you back here. She's like, but like why? Like, why can't I just, return the phone? I'm like, listen, I wasn't even supposed to help you with this, okay? I should have just turned you away at the moment that you came with the problem, because it's not my problem. I'm trying to do you a favor. And she's still huffing and puffing over the phone. And long story short, I got it to restore. Yeah. Successfully. And we wiped our hands of it. So that was my Sunday. Really shitty. Dealing with the situation for about 3 or 4 hours. Because when I saw her face, I was like, this is fucked. So now I know I'm no longer bending over backwards for people. Especially those who don't deserve it. It just hurt me because she looked just like Sandy. That's why it hurt. That's why it still kind of hurts. Because she just happened to look like Sandy. But had Jesse not died 2 months ago, this would have happened. Yeah.
What is it?
Misogyny? Oh, wow, the good color, bitch. That's crazy. Wow, Twitch.
We'll let it go.
Knock that bitch out. Yeah, so, okay. So that already, like made me sour. So then I get into work today. I was off yesterday. And my first customer is a fucking twat. She's like, she doesn't know how to use a cell phone. She bought the cell phone for me, but she's mad that she doesn't know how to use it. I don't know. It's weird. She's I don't know. Whatever. So already I have a sour taste in my mouth. So not only am I still getting over my sign of almost losing my job, now I have this attitude that I'm walking in. So me, you know how I am when it comes to like confrontational customers. I'm so passive just to like, you know what? Let me just take myself out of the situation, not say anything, and let someone else handle it.
Yeah.
That's how I would normally do it. But when this person came in today, I woke up and chose violence. Okay, I had Black Air Force One energy walking through the door, and today was just not my day. And the only thing that I regret was how quick I was to snap at him. So anyway, so we had this guy coming in. I could already tell there was something wrong with him because he was like slurring. He's almost drunk or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, you got a bottle of water?" And I'm like, "No." Like, I'm a cell phone. Like, why would I have a bottle of water? And he's giving me attitude. I'm like, listen, if you need a, so he was like, all right, like whatever. So he sits down at my desk and he's like, listen, man, I lost my phone. I need a new one. I got the Verizon Cloud to back all my stuff up. What can you do for me? I'm like, cool. So as I'm logging into the system, he's like, hey, can I get a bottle of water? He was like, you know, because he had that dip in his mouth, and so he was like, spitting. I was like, yeah, my mouth is all dry and all that. And I'm like, listen, man, I'm sorry, I don't have water. I'm still logging. I'm sorry I don't have water for you. Like, I'm a cell phone store. And he's still giving me attitude about not having the water. And I mind you, there's customers over here and there's a customer here. Kevin has a customer. My manager has a customer. So I already knew I wanted to do everything in my power to just not even sell him anything. I want him out of my face. But I'm trying to go. So I'm like, listen, sir, you can go next door for a bottle of water. He was like, what's that, a taco place? I'm like, yes, but it's a restaurant. They have water there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, if I had an unopened bottle of water, I would just give it to you, but I don't have it. Like, I don't have water.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, okay, like I'm sorry, you know, if I rubbed you the wrong way. Because he could tell, like, I was like...
frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever.
Over water.
Yes. I'm like, bro, there's 3 restaurants in this place.
Thirsty.
There's 3 restaurants in the strip mall, a Five Below, and a fucking Dollar Tree. Okay, you got 5 other places to get water. And the Office Bar and Lounge, which is right next door. Okay?
That place is pretty good, actually.
The sushi there is amazing.
Yes.
6 places, and you come to the one place that doesn't have it for you, and you're gonna give me attitude anyway. So, whatever. So. He doesn't have his phone, so I can't send a notification to get into the account. So I'm like, hey, what's the zip code on the account? Because I need to know so I can, you know, ask him for the PIN. He tells me the zip code. I'm like, sir, it doesn't work. He was like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it doesn't work. It's a Toms River zip code, so I tried all those Toms River. I'm like, sir, it's not. He was like, well, then restart the system. And I'm like, it's not my system. It says zip validation failed. I can't do anything. He was like, man, I'm trying to buy a phone. I'm like, I'm trying to get into I'm trying to get into the account, but you're not helping me here.
Yeah.
Like you're not giving me the right zip code. Like I said, listen, is there, did you live somewhere else before you started the, before you got, he was like, no, like I've lived down here for this many years. I run this place and that. And he starts cursing at me.
Oh, wow. Right? Yeah.
So then I'm like, you know what? I slammed the tablet down. I'm like, just get out. Like get out. I'm like,
are you allowed to do that to customers? Or like, are you allowed to just tell them, like, I could get if they're like drunk or anything like that? Like,
at this point.
But if they agitate you to that point, you're allowed to tell them, like,
yeah, get out. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, we try to de-escalate it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like me, like if I have an angry customer, I'm pretty good at de-escalating. Like, I have a lot of humor. That's my thing. I try to throw, you know, a lot of slapstick and a lot of self-deprecating humor here.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like hit on it, but I tried to de-escalate it. I said, listen, if I had water here, I would give it to you, but I don't. But there's a restaurant next door. But he wasn't having it. He wasn't trying to hear it. And then he cursed at me once. And then he's cursing at me again. And that's when I slammed it. I was like, listen, get out. Just go. Like, I'm not dealing with this right now. And he's like getting loud. And then my manager comes here. So he's sitting here. I turn my chair and I'm like, I'm not doing this right now. Like, I was like, can I go? I was like, let me go. She was like, yeah, you know, it's best you get out of here. So I'm like, well, whatever. And he's like, wow, like, I mean, I don't know why, like, he's all like this, that, like whatever you're dealing with in your personal life, that's all on you. And I'm just like, my fists are actually balled at this point. So I sit in the back room while he's being serviced. My other manager comes out, and let me preface this by saying we hired another black guy about two weeks ago, new assistant manager.
Congratulations.
But this matters soon.
Oh.
So I'm in the back playing games, and he's in the store for like another 35 minutes or so, whatever. And then I hear, run nigger run.
Wait, from the guy?
Yeah. I jumped too far. So as this thing's going, my coworkers are coming back here saying, yeah, like he's like talking like hella shit out there. He's saying like you're back here crying and all that stuff. And I'm like, which I wasn't. Like when I calmed down, like the only thing I felt bad about was once again my short fuse. Because normally I would just sit there and be okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, try to talk. I didn't even try to like, after he cursed at me, like it's like a 3-strike rule with me. I didn't know. I gave him 1 strike and that was it.
So wait, what made him yell that? It's like
he was high, drunk, and high and drunk and heavily medicated. So when I hear "run, nigger, run," I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, so I get up, I look at the security cameras, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, what? And then Brian, our assistant manager, comes in the back, completely separate ordeal. I was like, yo, Brian, did I hear what I think I just heard?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, you did. I was like, what? I was fuming at this point. And he was like, yeah, no, actually, that's not the first time he used it out there. He used it a couple times. Yeah, like, cause he was just like just raggling on, and I'm like, listen, well, Karen, my assistant manager, she came back there, and I was like, did I hear what I think I just heard? She was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Blah, 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 blah. He was already out of the store by this point, but I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So then, well, you know me, my Facebook following, right? So, I looked up his Facebook. We got 45 mutual friends. One of which was head of my security when I first went viral last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Caros. I'll call him Scott Caros. One of which was head of my security, because apparently I needed it back then. I guess that was a much bigger deal than I thought it was, but it's here nor there. And a few of other which were really close to me. You know how close I was to just turning his life upside down?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's not even like it's messed up what he said, but you could get like your punishment for going the path that you're gonna try and take with revenge.
It would have been horrible.
Yeah,
I could have definitely lost
You're
my
literally
job
just
over
gonna
that.
turn the gun right to you and just being like,
yeah,
like,
but it's just
karma
like,
does not work that way, man.
I know. Like I told my manager Justin, I was like, oh Justin, you got a coin? Cause I was finna flip that bitch. I was like, he doesn't know. Like I have all of his information. I could make him lose his business at the drop of a hat.
I told
I could, but I'm.
It's crazy when like that happens.
Yeah.
I've never had somebody like.
But it was cool though until I heard the N-word thing, and I'm like, hard R and everything. Listen, I've been there for almost a year, and even I haven't said that word in that workplace. I work with a number of white people anyway, but like I never said it. You know what I'm saying? So to hear that coming out of his mouth, and he's been mouthing off the entire time, like, bro, like. You have no idea how bad this day could have really gotten for him. But I am sparing him publicly. But I'm still going to send his shit to the people that I know. Yeah, the better and stronger person.
Listen,
well, at the end of the day...
Listen to Rachel.
I mean, at the end of the day, am I the better person in general? Of course I am. The stronger person? Depends on what... It's just, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let it be. I'm not gonna do anything unless he comes back to that store and he starts mouthing off again, because that means it was meant to happen.
Your manager's probably made it like, yo, do not ever come back to this store again.
I don't even know. I have no idea like how it happened, or like, you know, he ended up getting a new phone, whatever. I made money on it even though I didn't do it.
Yeah.
A lot of money on it actually, but at that rate, it's just like, if he happens to come back here, and if I don't want to see him again unless it's on some unless he's sober and he knows, you know, because I had a drunk boxer, a Hall of Fame boxer drunk in the store one time. I seem to get all the drunks and the junkies when I seem to work. I don't know what it is. I guess I just gravitate to all the toxic people or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, he was drunk. I was trying to deal with him. I handled it perfectly fine. Like, you know, we were cool at the end, but like after that, he came back to the store a couple times. I didn't want to deal with him, but he was sober all the other times. But I'm like, nah, bro, like I'm cool. Like he did not make my job easy. Like it was to the point where he's gonna report me. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was the idiot. You know, you're the smarter person not doing anything. I still have his information, so just know. Do not bark up that tree.
I wouldn't try and do anything.
I'm not gonna do anything now.
Yeah.
If he happens.
So that was your 4th of July. No, that was your
Day today.
Yeah, that was your day
Today.
today.
So after that happened, the rest of the day was like whatever, and now I'm here. It's cool, man. Got red
Damn.
bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So that was all the negative stuff. I have nothing but positive things to talk about now.
That was, all right. So
I'm gonna let you go if you have anything.
Well, most of 4th of July was family.
Okay.
I had
Oh, Fast and Furious over here.
I had my grandmother come from my father's side. Listen to Efren and me.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm
But-
on go.
We had my grandmother come over and my uncle from my
Oh,
mom's side.
Your abuela.
Yeah, and then at my
Leche.
girlfriend's house, her whole family was there, like hella family. It was like, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi,
Oh,
like,
God.
yeah, it was like,
Oh, I'd hate that.
yeah, it got like, it was cool though because I thought I was the only one that would want to go outside to be like, give me a moment. But I actually caught some of her siblings doing it. Like,
Oh, wow.
I would go out there and they would be sitting out there and they're like, you came out here for like breath of fresh air, and I'm like, yeah.
You need it. Yeah.
Especially because I get so much anxiety if there's like too much going on, and
Yeah, of course.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, I start getting like, I have to keep my mind focused, so I'll go on my phone looking up like anything.
Yeah, like hentai and shit. Yeah.
No, I'll literally go on Twitch to see if somebody's live, and if
Okay.
nobody's live, then I'll be like, no, hentai, come on.
I was waiting to see like when you would reference it. I tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, is the music in the background good? Good
Yeah.
levels? Just let us know, by the way.
If it's too low,
Let us know. And if it's too high, let it fly.
because in my headphones, like, it sounds pretty chill. I mean, I feel like this song might be a little just low the way it is.
Yeah, which is fine.
But-
Yeah, I totally get that, though.
Yeah, that was really it. Today we went swimming. That's why I didn't do actually an earlier stream. I was gonna do God of War.
Oh, because you went swimming?
Yeah, we had
Oh, you went swimming?
had family over again.
You have more family, your abuela?
No.
And your leche?
No.
That's milk, right?
Yeah.
Leche? Okay, cool.
Yep.
It's perfect. Okay. She's just
Awesome.
saying that. But anyway.
The audio.
Yeah.
So any new games?
Actually, yes. For some reason, well, it's not even on my list, but perfect. So I've been actually really into playing Days Gone.
I have it on my PS5. I haven't started it.
So I started it when it first came out. I played it for a day and uninstalled it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. But I gave it another shot 3 days ago, I think, or 4 days ago, whatever. And I love it. It's just the mechanics I had to get used to, and I love the feeling of being up shit's creek without a paddle so many times, and all I can do is blame myself. There's so much strategy to that game where I thought it would overwhelm me, but just being able to play smarter,
Yeah.
it's actually very, very, like, it's satisfying. Although yesterday I faced my first big horde and I ran out of gas, I was fucked. Because like I was always on top of the gas in the motorcycle to keep it full and all that. So I'm like, okay, I get this prompt like, oh, like little tutorials will pop up and like, hey, horde control, make sure you have an exit plan and a strategy with dealing with large hordes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got that, right? So I'm going up, I'm like, and then I stop hearing my bike go vroom vroom.
Yeah, the motor.
And I'm
The
like,
engine, I mean.
yeah, and the engine. I'm like, oh, I'm like,
We're not going anywhere.
yeah. So I'm like, you gotta be fucking. I ran out of gas for the first time, and I gotta deal with a horde.
Oh my god.
Dude, so I had to walk like basically a quarter mile in game distance to find a gas can, run all the way back to the motorcycle, all to get myself trapped up into a tower where I have easily 30 or 40 freaks.
Cocky Rashawn.
You know what's so crazy is the latency here. I have no idea what would have made me cocky there. I have no idea.
Accept it.
Yeah, yes. There was like 35 or 40 freaks, or whatever you want to call them, surrounding me. I had limited bullets, so I said, fuck it. So I jumped down, I tried to run, didn't work, and that's when I stopped playing. But I've been having a really good time with Days Gone lately, so
I gotta try it. I downloaded it, but
it's a lot to take in, especially. Well, I don't want to say early on, but there's constant, like, there's a lot to do. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, this is actually probably one of my favorite open world games. Like, in terms of the environment, like it's easily top 3 or 4 for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like open world games, but at the same time, I don't. I get very lost and then I get distracted. Like when I tried Skyrim in VR.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that, yeah, no.
I think I'm still on like either the second or third quest because I've literally just been walking around.
Yeah, I got it. No,
Water?
I know what she's referencing. I'll bring it up later. A little bit later. Okay. Well, see, the good thing about this game is, like, when it comes to the environment, you have no choice but to interact with it because you need these resources.
Yeah.
Like, every time I see, like, because, like, you can, like, pop the hood of cars, get the scraps, or, like...
Oh, shit. That's
like,
pretty cool.
Yeah, and then, like, there's, like, you have no idea how happy I am to see an ambulance fucking truck.
Because medical equipment.
Med kits and all that stuff. And, like, there's, like houses you can go into. Like, there is... Well, one, the map is gigantic, but it's, like... It's not gigantic for a reason. Like, there's so much stuff there, and you have, like, other humans you gotta fucking watch out for. Other people riding motorcycles that are, like, they wake up and they choose violence that day, too. So it's like, bro. And the fucking wolves.
Yeah.
Those scared me the most. I'm okay with the freaks, but every time, jump scare for me, it's a wolf.
Wow, really?
Scared the shit out. All I hear is, ooh, and I'm like, fuck. Because I always hear it before I see it.
Yeah.
And when I see it, I'm already bit. So, but no, like, I love... Did you ever play 7 Days? No, I did not.
I haven't played.
I haven't.
I gotta
really had
get
interest
some
in that.
scary games ready for October.
Yes, indeed. Oh my god.
I cannot wait, to be honest.
October's so. Oh my god. Man of Medan.
Yeah, I got literally get some games ready for October.
So yeah, I would say it's not big for there's so many things you need to pay attention to, and it's like you need these resources. You need them, and I'm like a crackhead. I'm like, I need it, man. Like, I need gasoline, man. Like, I will, if I could hoard gasoline, I would. But they don't give you an option to, like, take it with you. Once you use the can, you gotta drop it. That's it. So I like stuff like that. So yeah, Days Gone, the world building there, and even as the story unfolds, I'm actually really into it. Like, I dig the character work, and I'm just kind of mad that I didn't give it a fair chance
The first time
yeah, just because I was turned off by having to do so much. But now, like, having the time to sit back, relax, and just play it at my leisure, I am enjoying so much of it, and I'm glad that I gave it a second chance. So,
hoping that Witcher starts to become that way for me.
Yeah, you've been going through it.
Yo, yesterday's stream was a nightmare. Like, okay, so I figured out how to get to my objective, and then I died when I got to the objective, and I was like, oh, damn, 7 Days is an open world zombie game, but it is like Minecraft.
You gotta find stuff to survive, you can build it more.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Is it multiplayer? Because if that's multiplayer, that's pretty cool, actually.
Oh my
that's
God.
like the forest.
That would be? Oh, that's right.
I love the forest, actually.
I've never played that, but I heard about it. Like, I heard that shit
online is the best online because you can hurt each other on a mistake.
Oh, see, we can't play that then.
So,
yeah,
No, I've seen people stream it, and I love it if they're streaming with other people because it's a blast. People be like, "Hey, man, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just gathering wood right now," and then they'll be like, "Oh shit, did you hear that, dude?" Yo, I'm surrounded right now. Help.
Oh god.
And all you have at night is like a lighter. That's all you have.
Oh,
and there's like cannibals trying to eat you at nighttime. So you have to like try and survive and work together to build.
Oh my god.
It's really fun.
That is so.
There's a story, but I don't really know it.
Right. No one cares about the story anyway. It's all about the world and how it interacts with you, and that is everything when it comes to multiplayer stuff. So I mean that's fantastic. That's great. So
you can do creative or survive. Yeah, so that's definitely like Minecraft, survival or creative.
I gave Minecraft a shot too. I just can't get into it, man.
I like the creative mode of Minecraft, but survival.
Oh, yeah.
I had my girlfriend's nephew trying to explain it to me, and I'm like, "Can you just let me build, man? Just let me build."
Let me build, dude. I got a grass hut. I got a dirt hut.
He's like, "No, you gotta get this, and you gotta get the diamond sword," and I'm just like, you know too much about this game.
I don't give a fuck about the diamond sword. I'm trying to build a house. Right? The fucking diamond sword gonna do for me other than nothing. No, but yeah, it's all fun and games till the creeper comes and blows your hut up. So I'm like, you know what? Uninstall.
But that's how, like with Witcher, like this barn was on fire, and I was trying to figure out how to get to the barn. And I find out the way by literally hopping over areas because the map, I just wasn't looking at it that well. And I die. And I restart, and I'm like, oh, damn, I got to go all the way back around and get to the entrance again.
Oh, no.
So it turns out this place only has one entrance, Rashawn. I went around the whole fucking kingdom live. The whole kingdom live. Just, it's going to show up eventually. It's going to show up eventually. And then when I see it, I'm like, oh, there it is. So I speed up my horse, and I'm like, we are right back where we started, guys. Like, I was like, this is embarrassing.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And then,
horrible.
like, it's very, like, I already told you with the controls, it's very hard to, like, it's weird for me, the controls.
Well, I mean, when you got to use L1 and L2 or the triggers on the same side in conjunction with each other while doing stuff, no, that's weird. Like, we're so used to having the opposite, like, one do this and the other do that. That's fine.
To block, I'm always pressing L1, and it's out of instinct, but it's because in Witcher, it's L2 is to block. So I press L1, and my spell thing pops up, and I'll be like, nope, that's not what I wanted. And then, boom, getting hit. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yes.
Smooth, Efren. I always play smooth.
Well, now, I'm just looking at my list here.
How many have you gone through already?
1.
Let me adjust myself, actually.
I've gone through 4 out of the 7.
You had 7 things ready for this?
More or less.
Damn.
Yeah. It's very quick.
I knew that you making a podcast, you were gonna love it. I knew it. When I brought up the idea, you're like, "Why would we do a podcast? It's called Gamestas Paradise." And I was like, "A podcast would be fun."
And here I am texting you today. We're doing podcast style, right? All right, cool. So, not getting triggered was on there. I mean, I guess I can kind of still talk about that. Yeah. I'm gonna try my best.
What? Not getting triggered?
Yeah. Although today I did lose dealing with that customer. I know for a fact that I could have handled it better. He just got me on the wrong day where my fuse was unexpectedly short.
Your Rubik's Cube could be kind of a way to distract you from getting triggered. Like when you feel like,
because I fall asleep.
Bring it at work
every
then.
Night. I
Or buy
Kevin's.
a second one.
Well, actually, I do.
Five Below is right by you, isn't it?
They didn't have it.
Oh.
I had to buy it on Amazon. But that leads me to my next topic. I started timing myself with the Rubik's Cube today.
Oh.
Yes. I went from 3 minutes and 20 seconds to 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
So now
one after the other.
You should bring it next week, and then we can see if you can beat that.
Yeah. I mean, because I was going against Kevin. I was racing Kevin, although Kevin had the 4x4, which was, it's a whole different thing. He wanted to see how far he could get by the time I got done with mine.
Yeah.
You always get triggered to this day until the day you die. Yeah, but the thing is, here's the thing.
People could change.
It's about not getting triggered. For me, my goal is to not get triggered off, like, the jump. It's getting that patience to deal with it and then get triggered a little bit later. Like, so to me, if I don't get triggered in 5 seconds, that's great. But come second 6 or 7, it's fair game to me.
You know who's really good at being passive aggressive, and I actually love watching when she does it?
Who?
My girlfriend. We went to this ice cream place.
Shit.
And this girl literally cuts us.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh, this is about to get awkward.
No.
My girlfriend's Puerto Rican and Italian, so this is gonna. But
it's
she
cursed.
pulled it so smooth. She goes, excuse me, hi, we were in line and you actually just cut us. And she's like, oh my God, did I? And she's like, she's like, yes, you actually did. And she's like, I'm so sorry, you guys can go. And she was like, oh, I know, thank you so much. She goes, come here. So I grab, and she's like, I'm sorry, I really didn't know. And I was like, it's okay, that's just my girlfriend.
Oh my God. You know, when she said, I'll still trigger you, I thought a different word. Yeah, I was like, what? And I was like, oh, wait.
Why? Why would the mind go there?
Because I already talked about it.
Oh.
What word were you thinking?
Nothing.
Oh, you're gross. You're gross. Anyway.
But now I see where you're coming from with that one.
Yeah, wow. That is...
Oh, wow.
Wow, yeah. No, but, yeah, so Rachel has been bugging me.
Is this what she's been trying to get you to talk about?
Yes.
Okay, so
And now the time is here.
here's your moment.
Yeah, right. Here's your moment. So recently, I've actually been thinking really hard about that movie pitch channel. So I woke up with a thought, because like now I'm like really ready for like. I actually have no idea what he was talking about. When you said, oh, you meant that, I had no idea. I was going with
movie
I was
topics.
going with it. So I actually have no idea.
It's
what
okay.
You were,
we're talking about movie topics now.
I kind of want to know what you were talking about.
Nope. We're gonna keep this PG.
I like I just want to be on the same page.
No.
I'm gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? But I actually don't know. I tried to cover it up, but now I actually want to know.
Now,
what it was.
so we're talking
For
movie
some reason,
channel.
why do I feel like it has something to do with genders?
Whoa.
Tra-
No.
Oh.
No.
Triggered. Yeah, no, I got nothing, man.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's all right.
I'm past it.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you off stream maybe.
Tell me off
It's
stream,
not even
yeah,
gonna be
right?
that funny when I tell you. You'll just
okay.
be like, oh, you're nasty.
You're nasty. You're so nasty.
That's literally what you're gonna do. And I'm just gonna be like, yep, wasn't a big deal.
Right? But I told you. You just kept wanting to bring it up. No.
Let it go, Rashawn.
Yeah, seriously, let it go. It's like I'm trying to save you from disappointment here. No, I want to know.
But movie.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So my next project is working on. I wanna pitch movie sequels
On YouTube.
Yes. Preferably movies where the sequels aren't so good. So like my first thought was doing the Candyman reboot, because Candyman 1 is fantastic in my opinion, but Candyman 2 and 3 are utter garbage. And with the new one coming out, I was thinking, how would I, and I already started like jotting some stuff down at home, like how I would actually make a sequel boot for the Candyman. And also I was thinking about continuing my sequel to Halloween 2018, because when I watched that trailer, I
still haven't seen the new one.
You haven't seen the movie or the trailer?
No, the new trailer.
The new trailer?
Yeah, my brother was shocked when I told him that too. He was like, you haven't seen it yet? And I was like, no.
It's like, motherfucker, I watched it twice.
Yeah, my brother was like, I saw it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I know, but I actually watched it twice. Just to see if any excitement
if you would
build
see
up.
anything, like,
but,
was there excitement built up? The way you're saying it now.
Well, no, only because I know they're planning a movie right after it, so it's like, I don't really care about this one. They should have never.
He's gonna live. We all know that.
Yeah, it's like they never should have pitched the two movies right after each other, because I know I'm not gonna really care too. I know that the ending of this movie is either gonna be a cliffhanger or just like a transitional type of thing, where it's like, okay, like whatever. It's kind of like Infinity War, you know. Just Thanos going to collect gems. Okay?
Yeah.
Then boom, there's a snap. Okay, now what happens next? That's how I feel like this is going to be.
Yeah.
Halloween Kills is going to be the Thanos snap of the Halloween sequel reboot stuff.
For the next one.
Yeah. But like a lot of the things that I was seeing, like how he got out of the house or whatever, I actually sort of started mine in the same kind of way, like how he would end up escaping. Although there are a few things that are different, and obviously I actually started writing this before any of this even came to be, so I was like, I'm kind of proud of myself. But yeah, so those are my top two ideas, is working on that. And like the only thing that's like I'm very hesitant on is whether or not to just start a new channel and name it something else, or just continue it on Killer Countdown. That's the only thing. So I'm like, if I continue on Killer Countdown, obviously I already have like 1,000 subs or whatever there, and it's like, you know, it's a steady, it's an okay foundation. It's dormant, so I'm not sure like if I upload something and it's not going to do anything because everyone's dormant, wouldn't I just be better off just rebranding, doing my own thing? Because I'm probably not going to get, I'm probably going to get the same response to the video if I do it there or just start brand new. Like, that's what I'm like up in the air about, and I'm thinking about new channel names and stuff like that, and like what I would name the series, because it's like my core focus is to challenge myself creatively, because you know I like to challenge myself creatively.
Yeah.
I would literally dig myself in the hole and force myself how to get out of the hole without actually getting out, without climbing vertically out of it. You know, so I'm like, okay, I think that's going to be the gist, but it's just not going to be horror movies though. I want to do like all movies. Yes. Actually, a third one I forgot. My very first one was a sequel to The Warriors, because obviously that's my favorite movie of all time. And I'm like, bro, start brand. That's what I was leaning on.
Could also help with the Gamestas YouTube side as well. Just saying.
Right.
There's two faces behind us.
Right. All right, just upload it here. Right.
No, I'm not even saying that. Do you think that you starting this new channel, are you gonna put too much stress on yourself with also Minority versus Predator?
That's why I was like a little. That's why I'm like taking it slow. But I mean, to be fair, with the Minority versus Predator stuff, I'm just like I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it anyway. I don't really care.
Is that really how you've been? Because
yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it.
I don't really talk to you besides Tuesday, so I never see how your approach to it is anymore. Like,
I mean, it's like, here's my thing. Do I have there was one person I've been talking to since the beginning. Okay, I have his number. I got it before my profile was deleted. All I can do is, if I wanted to text him, I could, but I'm just not feeling it, honestly. I don't really care because I know the outcome isn't going to be what I want anyway, in terms of getting him, charged with something. That's kind of like how I am with it. So, like, I haven't really put too much. But, I do have a couple people in my decoys Instagram. Every time I see their message pop up, it's so much cringe, dude. I can't hit it's bad. I'm very like, I don't stress myself out with that as much as I used to. Like, I'm actually at peace with that. I'm like, I'm not getting paid for it anyway, so why would I stress myself out over something that, like, I've actually lost money on and a little bit of sanity? It's not. I don't care. I'm so cool. It's not even funny. As tears roll down my face, I'm fine.
I'm like, you're saying that you're fine. Like, you look like that dog that's like, the room is on fire. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Everything's totally cool.
Yeah, everything is awesome. No, but with that, although, like, I really want to get to 10K subs though, because there's something I want to release at 10K subs. I want to do a plushie. I want to have. I want my own custom plushie for sale, bro. Like, how lit would that?
That'd be pretty crazy
and creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, who want a little plushie of Minnow? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Who want what? Because I got my fan club, I got those middle-aged moms who, like, are somewhat attracted to me, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And, then I got, like, other people who look up to me that are older than me, and I'm like, yeah, nope, that's also very fucking weird. But, hey, who wouldn't want their own little minnow plushie with a I know I definitely want a milkshake in my hand and maybe a cell phone in the other. I'm not sure, with like a Milkshake Mafia shirt on or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was like, there's this company that does do it. But it's just a matter of getting the sample made and seeing how I like it. But I got 4,000 subs till then, so I'm not stressing it at all. But yeah, so I was thinking about. Yes, I mean, I would like to start new. I just don't know what I would call it. But it's just like, so yeah, the Warriors sequel. You've seen the movie, right? Or it's been a long time.
It's a long time
Very
since
long
I've seen
time.
it. Yeah.
But I mean, you played the game, so obviously you kind of get it. You should do a plushie of Milky. That I was thinking of, but I haven't even revealed Milky on the YouTube channel. Cause like I told you I wanted to start vlogging, but I'm just like, I don't have anything to do or talk about, so why would I even vlog? It would literally just be me. Hey guys, what's up? Here's Milky. All right, gotta go to work. Like, oh hey guys, yep, just fed Milky. Gotta go to work. Oh hey guys, just fed Milky. I gotta go to work. Oh, now I'm going to Afrin's house to do the whatever. It's just a lot of repetition in my life. But that's what it is. I don't have anything going on really. But yeah. So that Warrior sequel, that actually made me a little excited just thinking about it. Like, I was like, yo, like, how far down the line, like, would it happen? And I'm thinking, yo, like, what's gonna happen when Ajax gets out of jail? Because they just left him there.
Doesn't he just go?
How would he feel?
Back to the group?
But how would he feel, though? You already know there was a lot of tension between him and Swan that night. But then he gets caught up in, getting arrested or whatever. And, like, obviously his sentence isn't going to be that long. You know what I mean? But like, I was thinking like, yo, like who would be my antagonist? That's the thing I was thinking of. And I'm like, okay, so the dude from the Rogues has already been taken care of, like whatever, he's dead for killing Cyrus, so on and so forth. And then I'm like, ooh, Ajax, because he's gonna come out and find out that Fox is dead, who got ran over by a fucking train.
Yeah.
You got Fox. Cochise was MIA, but most likely dead at that point too. Now he comes out of jail and like, yo, like y'all literally left me to, rot in the cell. He gonna be tight, bro. So I'm like, yo, having Ajax as the main antagonist again, that would be the perfect sequel. But it's just about building that movie, and I think I would have so much fun just
seeing
like
jumping into that universe and
yes, and just knowing like just talking about it now, it like I feel something on the inside, like I feel a bit of a fire burning.
Yeah,
it's either that or the gonorrhea, but no, like I actually feel like that'll actually make me happy.
What, making the sequel to The Warriors, or like writing?
Yeah, and talking about it.
I mean, if you want to do that, then by all means, like, you do love the Warriors. There's a huge connection with you and the Warriors.
And just being able to just, like, oh my God, if I can get my hands on that property and make a fucking sequel, I would.
Who owns the rights to the Warriors?
You don't say. I think Paramount still. I don't know if it's Paramount. No, it's not Paramount. No, it is Paramount. Well, I know
But didn't Paramount just get bought or have to sell?
But I mean, I don't think anyone has ever thought of a sequel to The Warriors, so it's like probably like a one and done type of thing. Or it's like a Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th thing. It's like, we don't know who owns it. That's why we can't make a movie, because we don't know who owns it. We don't know.
Yeah, that really blew my mind when you told me that. Yeah, about the reason why there's no other one is because nobody knows who owns it.
Yeah, there's a big legal battle about it.
That's insane. Yeah,
because Sean Cunningham said like it's his brainchild. He wrote the first movie, but then like you have the studios that was in it, and then it getting bought by New Line, when the whole crossover for by the time Jason Goes to Hell came out. So then you had Platinum Dune, which is Michael Bay's company for the reboot. So now we have too many cooks in the kitchen. No one knows who owns Jason Voorhees. Jason just wants a home to slaughter people, and that's it. That's why we can't get another Friday the 13th film.
I don't even think like if they gave us a Friday the 13th movie, people would be satisfied.
Because those movies aren't made to satisfy. You know what? Well, Jason's known for what? High body count.
Yeah.
No one cares about characters in these movies because it's campy 80s slasher horror.
That's why it's so annoying when they try and give you a whole backstory, and it's like, I don't give a damn. You're gonna probably die.
I want creative kills. And I just want to see Jason in his element.
Yeah.
That's why Jason in the reboot is one of my favorite Jasons. Because, like, damn. Like, I like what they did with that character there. And making him more athletic, making him smarter, making him a hunter. You know what I'm saying? They put logic behind the character there. And I was all for it. I like it. I just hate the fact that, like, I don't know the next time I'll ever be able to see that. But I'm never expecting a Friday the 13th movie to blow me away in terms of character development, and like it's not going to win an Oscar.
No,
at all.
I don't think any of those will.
Maybe for like makeup and special effects, maybe, but
like Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and those, none of those movies will.
Well, Halloween though. I mean, Halloween is a good film in general, for the time. It's actually as perfect as a horror movie can get, for me at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, I don't really care too much for the series. It's my brother's favorite killer, but I don't know. Just
I think Rick and Morty ruined it for me.
Oh God, you watch Rick and Morty too?
I was a fan of Rick and Morty when it first came out.
Before it became like a culture.
Me and my girl talk about it all the time about how how big it's gotten is a little like Wendy's now is sponsoring Rick and Morty. Like, they have Rick and Morty drinks at their fucking... And I was just like, really? Like, this is where we're going, guys? Like...
Yeah, it's like I never really cared about watching it, but then, like... Because, like, I knew it was out for a while, but now I see, like, all this, like, culture happening. I'm like, what do, like, actual fans of the show feel about this?
Yeah, it was... Dave was the one who got me into it.
Okay.
He showed me a picture of it at first, and I was like, I like that animation. Like, it just seems kind of silly.
Yeah.
And then he showed me an episode, and he was like, what do you think? And I was like... Like, is there more? And we just watched it, and I was like, yo,
Nice.
this is a really good fucking show.
That's amazing.
And then as it kept growing, then all of a sudden I was just like, what the fuck? Like, everybody's wubba dub dub over here. Like,
Dub over
like,
here.
damn.
That's awesome though. I don't know. I guess when I see something like that happens, I instantly don't have the I don't have the ambition to watch it, only because I don't want to feel like the only reason why I am is because now everyone else is.
Yeah.
Type of thing. It's like there's that stigma there.
That's how I was with Frozen. Everybody was like, you need to see Frozen. Like, it's so good. It's such a good Disney movie.
Well, I was never a Disney kid anyway.
Now that
so.
I got Disney Plus, I finally saw it, and I was just like, it's all right.
Right.
Like,
That should go hard.
I'm pretty, like, I wouldn't go and tell people, like, yeah, I just saw Frozen. They'd be like, where were you?
Right.
That's
Like,
how some people
you
are
a
with
pedo?
The Witcher. Like,
oh, let me not say that.
I'm like, oh, a lot of people are happy that like I'm playing The Witcher, and I don't know why. Kevin's like, maybe because you're playing a game that came out in 2015 and was Game of the Year that year. And I was like, that's probably why.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I've had it for so long, never put
Never
it
played
like
it?
no. This is my first time. I got it as a gift. Like, my friend was like, here you go, like, it's I know you'll love this game, and I'm like, do you know how many games I'm trying to beat right now? I'm trying to platinum Naruto, platinum Spider-Man, and also do fucking what was the other game I was trying to do? Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5, which is an open world fucking game.
Oh God.
I was like, yeah,
God.
I have time for The Witcher now, which I've heard for the past, I think, year, you've still been playing this game.
Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, the new DLC just came out. And I was like, no.
No, I
You
can't.
I'm not doing that.
I can't.
I would literally be juggling too many fucking games right there.
Oh, but fucking speaking of, oh my God, I just lost it. Fuck, I'm so mad. I just had it and I lost it. What game did you say you were talking about? Spider-Man, and then you talked about
Naruto?
yes.
Ultimate
Okay,
Ninja Storm?
so we just got up to the part where, in Shippuden, where they got the Sasuke in the Orochimaru's hideout.
Oh, so you finally caught up to the beginning of the first episode, like where
Yes.
Naruto and Sasuke.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, every time we watch Naruto at work, that's when someone wants to come in and ruin our good time. Dude, I am all for it now. I am so mad that I didn't watch this earlier. Well, anime in general, I've said that point a lot over the, ever since I started watching anime starting last year. Like I took Toonami for granted growing up.
Oh, I never took Toonami for granted.
See, I did. I'm like, oh, it's not Dragon Ball Z. Pff, I'm cool. Yeah, I know. I did that I did that by design.
We still have time. We've only been on for 52 minutes.
Yeah, right. It's
So,
like because I know
we got to
that
keep this podcast
I know
going.
that's what she's waiting for, and I'm just holding on to it.
Especially because the fact that since earlier we didn't do I didn't do a stream for you guys. We definitely got to keep this podcast. Plus, I love these podcasts because also, Rachel, how was your birthday? I know, like, we were talking about what we were talking about, but I also do want to make sure that the chat knows, like, they can ask any questions for us, because that's what I want Gamestas Cast to be about as well, is us connecting with you guys.
And interacting with the community, whether
Yes.
it be through here or in person.
Yeah, you should move your camera, though, a little bit, because a little bit of the green screen
shit.
is out of...
There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
There we go.
I was like,
Excellent.
why am I... And then I was like, oh, shit, there it is.
I was looking at
It's
that. I'm like, I was looking at that. I'm like, what the fuck? And it just didn't connect with me that I had to move the camera. Like, I saw it, but there was just a mental block there for whatever reason, because I was just into the conversation or whatever. But yeah, so taking Toonami for granted. Although, thinking about it, they didn't really have too many bangers on anyway, because by the time I was watching, it was that Zoid shit.
I loved Zoids.
I was like numb to it all.
I love the animation. That was incredible for that time.
I am mad that I didn't get a chance to watch Cowboy Bebop though.
Yo, I'm not even joking. I would watch that shit with you. I love Cowboy Bebop.
She had ice
thank
cream
you.
cake.
Ice cream cake. Hope you were safe and everything.
Yeah, so that's definitely on my list as well.
I have it on
But-
on DVD. Cowboy
Really?
Bebop. Oh hell yeah, bitch.
Well, duh. Yeah, I saw the figurines. I should have known.
Yeah, I love Cowboy Bebop.
yeah.
Such a great anime.
Well, yeah, now I'm just trying to like monopolize my time the right way, because now Kevin also wants to watch One Piece with me now too.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
That show's still going on.
That's why I said, listen, I started watching One Piece. I'm like, maybe it's 9 or 10 episodes in, if that. but like I know it's still going on. That's why I'm not putting so much into it. But like right now, like I am. And
You're a jerk for making me wait, Rashawn, and I was playing GTA Online. We have to talk about GTA Online.
That we do.
So,
yes.
I talked to Simply.
Okay.
Simply is going to be off for 4 days, I think. Yeah, on the 7th, I think it begins.
Okay.
So this Thursday, she might be up for a live stream with GTA Online.
Okay. Well, I'm out at work at 8 on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then I'm off on Friday. So either way, well, I mean, either way, either day doesn't really matter to me. But obviously Thursday I have to wait till I get home. But yeah, I think I was just telling Rachel, like, I cannot wait to get back into GTA Online just so I can drive the car that matches my outfit again. Like, I felt like such a player.
Does anybody know what GTA 5 for PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox, what they added to make it?
Better graphics.
Besides just take a big shit on our chest and say, keep waiting for 6, guys. Keep waiting for 6.
Did they say the 6 wasn't coming out till 2025?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I think that's what the headline said.
I was, honestly, when they said, like, PS5 was getting Grand Theft Auto, I was very upset. I was hoping for a remastered version of Red Dead Redemption 2, because that was the rumor that I heard, was that they were going to make a remastered version. I never played it.
Oh, that's why you're like, oh, because I'm like, I already beat it. I'm like, I don't care.
So I wanted it. I was like, if I'm gonna get if I'm gonna buy this game, I was like, I know you, Rockstar. Like, you're gonna wait for the next system to come out, and you're gonna remaster whatever recent game it was. So I'm like, it's gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2. You guys are gonna do. No, they fucking did Grand Theft Auto 5 again, and I was just like, I'm not doing this.
That's their cash cow right now. They're still rolling out those DLCs and all the online stuff. So that's what it is. It kind of sucks that that's what's like really ruining like the industry, because I was talking to her like, I'm not good at playing GTA Online, bro. It's a culture.
It's really who you know.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I can't play it. You can't play it by yourself.
No,
you need to be in a squad.
You gotta
of
have
people
squad, gang, gang.
Yeah, gang.
For real.
Gang. Yeah.
If you go in there by yourself,
forget about it.
You like, oh my god,
it's fucked.
I remember I tried doing for my club I took you there to the
bunker, right?
No, not the bunker, the club. And we made you take that one shot just because we knew that you would laugh at it.
Yeah. I was fucking gone, bro. I was gone. I loved it.
At the club, we knew that Rashawn was gonna think it was funny. So we tell Rashawn, we tell him, we're like, bro, go to the bar and order. It was this one whiskey drink. So Rashawn's like, all right, fine. He takes it. And he's like, his character literally takes one step and his head goes right into the counter of the bar. Yeah. And his character disappears. And I'm like, Rashawn, where are you? And he's like, my character's in the bathroom, like, throwing up.
Yeah. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yo, amazing. My cousin was hilarious, though, because my cousin drinks it. And he's like, yeah, yo, my character's in like, he's in your office room on the couch, like, all sick and shit. And I was like, oh wow. He's like, yeah. I was like, what are you doing now? Going back to the bar to get another one. Yeah. He's like, I want to know if he'll wake up in the same place. And I was like, no, you're probably gonna wake up in the bathroom this time. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. He woke him in the bathroom.
Dude, it was amazing. But yeah, I can't wait just to
I'm nervous though, because I get very addicted to Grand Theft Auto. Like,
well, I mean, as long as you don't go out and try to like fuck hookers.
No, I mean, like, to the point where it was like, I had the truck to make it that you could pimp out your vehicles. I even have the one that I could fly to wherever I want to go.
That, huh?
Yeah, I literally started like saving up money and then just started like bought like the bunker, all that shit.
I took you to my my penthouse. Yeah, I did.
The penthouse, yeah, you took me.
In the club, we had the arcade games and shit. That shit
I still haven't gotten the arcade.
You haven't gotten the arcade?
No.
Bruh, I fucking miss that. Like, sometimes
it's true the PlayStation and Xbox can crossplay. I do not think so.
I highly doubt it.
I do not think that at all. I think Grand Theft Auto still is the only one that
can't do crossplay.
With you definitely. I mean, don't quote us on that. Definitely Google it, because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about right now. I don't even know. My phone's over here.
Yeah, it's over there, dog.
I could actually Google that for you right now.
Yeah. So while we're waiting, I guess I could talk about that that topic with Rachel. While we're doing that. So anyway, so Rachel was like really bugging me the other day because she really. Did you see the trailer for the new Candyman movie?
Hold on. No, there is no cross-platform for GTA.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first thing Google put.
Right? No.
Yeah.
You're sick of people Googling it?
It literally
No.
had to highlight it, like, cannot do. And I was like, my brother was saying,
And I was like, what? Yeah, nah. Gotta get yourself a Sony.
nah.
Gotta get yourself a Sony.
Yeah, don't get Microsoft.
Too
I'm
late.
sorry.
She's got a Microsoft, so yeah,
Nah.
that's tough.
All you have for you is Master Chief and Gears.
Yep. Right.
I'm sorry.
That is so, like, that's why Series X is still available at retail price.
That's all you guys.
Like, I'm so mad that I can buy that and not a PS5 at retail.
But here's the thing, though. If somebody offered me their Xbox, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, of course. It's a free Xbox.
And if they're like, oh, really? Why? I'd be like, well, I stream games,
Yeah.
so I don't really touch Xbox that much.
Plus,
so
Master Chief and Gears of War.
I love the original trilogy of Gears.
See, there you go.
Even though I don't know why a lot of people thought that it was a surprise that Dom was going to die. I had no idea that people were...
I never really got into it, so I didn't really, like, care about the story elements.
No, but, like, people were literally like, oh, my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe they did that. If you see the teaser trailer, Dom gets knocked down on the ground, and this monster goes right over Dom, looks at him, and starts roaring, and instead of Dom getting his gun, Dom closes his eyes and leans back as if he's accepting death.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, I told my ex's brother,
a fake out, but at that point, yeah, no, it's
I was like, Dom's gonna die, and he's like, oh, what makes you think that? I was like, it's right there.
It's like,
he's
it's
literally
literally-
saying like, I lost my wife, I lost my kid, I have nothing to live for. Like,
yeah,
my days of fighting is numbered.
It's over.
So and then I remember I was playing online with somebody, and when we got through the scene, they were like, I can't even believe they killed Dom, and I was like, mute. Is this really happening, guys?
Right, like is this is what we're doing, right? And when I told you this,
like, they started
months
bawling,
ago.
and then they're like crying, and I had to take my headset off for a moment, and I muted myself, and I'm like,
I can't believe this. It's like I tried to tell
and then I'm
you,
like, is everything okay?
right. Wellness check. How's the mental health going on over there? Because clearly you're fucking stupid. Because I told you.
It's just a fictional character.
You'll be all right. But that's when you know. That's when you know a game storytelling is a chef's kiss.
Oh.
Is when they can make you cry over fictional characters.
I knew people that cried in Final Fantasy VII when
Shit.
Aerith passes.
Whoever that even is, am I right?
I knew like legit people that told me flat out. They were like, dude, I hit pause and I bawled because she was like such one of their most favorite characters in the game, and it happens, and there was no spoilers for it, like somebody here
shit.
with Han Solo.
Yo, when are you gonna get over that, bro?
I'm totally over it. Which is funny because yesterday, me and my girl were laying down and she fell asleep, and I turned the TV on and it was Force Awakens and it was that scene, and I was like, motherfuckers.
Motherfucking Rashawn.
I was like, thanks,
Spoiling
TNT.
the
Thanks,
movie.
TNT.
That was me when a character in Death Note died. Which one? Was it you know what? No cap. Who was it? L.
I almost quit with Uncharted.
Really?
The scene when they make it look like Sully dies.
Yeah.
I was like, if Sully is dead, I am turning off this game and I'm walking away. That is one of my favorite fucking characters. I love the characters that they made in that universe, and you just did that to me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they were like, oh, it's just a dream. I was like, you are lucky, because I was about to never touch this game again. Be like, you ruined my franchise.
I don't think a game has ever made me cry. I know movies that have definitely made me cry. But games, the one game that got me somewhat close, but I never did anyway, was Telltale's Walking Dead Season 1, at the end of Season 1, when Lee dies. That one kind of got me there, but I'm just like...
That was such a good one.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, okay. But, like, movies that made me cry, holy shit.
When I was little,
I'm
it was
such a
easy.
bitch.
Actually, no, I'm not even going to say the movie that...
Say it.
All right. So
Fucking Marley and Me.
No.
It made a lot of people cry though.
I was watching Lilo and Stitch recently. Bro, that scene when Stitch is holding onto that paper and he's like, because people ask me all the time, they're like, yo, why is that your favorite movie? First off, it's one of my favorite movies because I don't watch it that much.
Right.
So when I do watch it, it hits me still the same way.
Okay.
So I'm like, damn. Like when he looks at the paper and he's like, lost. I'm lost. I was like,
oh no.
Oh no, Stitch, you ain't lost, boy. Like, it's just really cute. But like, what movies like for you is like?
Yeah, it gets me every time. I would say Room had me crying the entire time.
Room.
Yes, not The Room. Like, I did not beat her. It's bullshit. I did not beat her.
Oh my god.
Oh hi, Mark. That is The Room. The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Oh,
I've never seen The
you're
Notebook.
Such a fucking female.
Never seen The Notebook.
So Room made me cry. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like I'm sitting, like, I was still working at Steam, right? I had it on DVD. I heard it was a really good movie, so like I watched it and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
Can you
oh
Google Room real quick just so
Yeah,
I
I
could
got you.
see what it? Maybe I heard of it, or because for some reason I have nothing.
So it was Room. That one definitely made me, like, I was crying through pretty much like I would say through a large portion
Really?
of that movie.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a happy ending. Like, yo, when that shit. Come on, you fucking twat.
It's an action movie, or
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Rachel says yes, I am a female.
Right? It's like, good job. Okay, let me
I wanted to kind of be mean to Rachel, but then I was just like, no, dude, that's for Sean's area.
Oh yeah, that's my shtick. That's my
That's
my gimmick.
yours. I try to keep the peace.
Yeah, it's that. So basically, what happens is a girl gets abducted when she was young, and then she ends up being sexually assaulted and having a child, but he keeps him in the shed, which is why they call it Room.
Do you have to read this whole thing?
What?
Is it subbed? Because it says here, Oh.
No.
It
It's in
said
English.
Brazil, so that's why I
Oh.
thought it was like Brazilian and you have to read it.
No, but yeah, so girl gets abducted when she's like 16 or 17. She ends up being sexually abused, and she's locked in the shed, which, I mean, it looks like an actual room, and like a lot of the movie is seen through her child's eyes, and all he knows is the room. He never left the room, and bro, what? Dude, when I'm just thinking about it now, and I'm like already like I can feel it. Like, I'm like, that's a movie I can never watch again because I know I'll be bawling. So I cried in Room. Endgame, when Tony died, I cried.
I didn't cry when Tony died in Endgame.
See, I thought I wouldn't, even though I knew what would happen. But
Yeah.
it still hit me.
Oh, damn, it still hit you.
Yes. Pay It Forward, when Haley Joel Osment's character gets stabbed at the end, I cried. That was the first movie that actually made me cry, and that was I was like, shit, that was a very long time ago. I'm talking like I was in high school when I saw that movie.
Do you ever go on like a date with somebody and then you watch a movie that's very depressing and then you have to try and hold your tears?
No, because I don't see depressing movies on dates.
Oh,
Actually, I never go on movie. I went on one movie date.
I went to, well, movie theater wise.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to mention that one. Because that one is an emotional reason why. Like,
Okay.
I literally, thank God it was a 3D movie, and I had my 3D glasses on. Because I was legit like, yo, they're doing this to me. Like, really? But I remember this girl invited me, and she's like, oh, do you want to see Man on Fire with Denzel Washington?
Really?
And I was like, I'd never seen it. Is it good? She's like, yeah, it's a great movie. Like, you'll love it. And she's like, oh, you know, like, Mark Anthony's in it. And I was like, because I'm Puerto Rican.
Right? I'm like, really? Because he's Puerto Rican?
So I watch it. Dakota Fanning nails it. That scene, when, like, the ending when he says his, like, goodbyes to her and shit, and he's like, you just keep walking, keep running, and don't look back. I was like, Denzel.
Come on, Denzel.
My heartstrings.
Come on, Denzel.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it, right?
You're right, Denzel. No. Wow. Yeah. That's heavy. See, but yeah, no. The only movie. How many movies have I been? See, it's so crazy.
Like, have you ever seen Up?
No.
You haven't seen Up?
Hell no.
Up,
I heard about that shit. No. I'm
Up
not
will
setting
get
myself
you.
up for it.
I did not think that Up will get me.
No.
And then when we got Disney Plus, thank God my girl was sleeping. Thank God my girl was sleeping, because there's two scenes. The first one didn't hit me that hard. The first one I was just like, all right, man, this Disney, we ain't gonna cry. All right, this ain't Toy Story 3. I know that there's a sad scene coming up.
Toy Story got me.
That's the movie in theaters.
Toy Story?
And but like, it's a bigger story to why I almost cried with Toy Story.
Okay.
But like with Up, when the first scene happened, I was just like, okay, we're not gonna cry. They get you towards the ending on another scene that literally, I'm like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
I'm
Not gonna cry. And then all of a sudden, I felt one, and I'm like, and then I look at my girl and I'm like, the movie's almost done.
This motherfucker crying. No, I'm good. Damn, I never seen Up either. I heard that one part is hard. Yeah, see, that's like
There's 2 parts. There's 2 parts.
fuck.
Like that get you. Like you'll like you think you get through it. I don't know. You ever been on the roller coaster Nitro?
Hell
At
no.
Six Flags? It's just like that. Like Nitro has a moment where it drops and then
Yeah.
it goes like this and it stops and it makes you think that the ride's done and then it drops you again.
See, that's
And what I used to
toxic.
do is I used to love going on that ride with people that never been on it. And when the ride does that stop, if they're terrified, I'll be like, all right, we're done. The ride's done. And then when it drops, I go, psych! I got it on 2 people that got pissed with me afterwards. They were like, yo, fuck you. And I was just like, was it not funny? You laughed.
Right.
You laughed the whole time
Yeah,
with that.
see, that's betrayal right there.
But like the Toy Story was a different one. So you've never had like a kid movie? I'm gonna pretend like that didn't happen. I was trying to pretend like it didn't happen, but now that I called it out, it
Okay,
happened.
so when she said triggered, what word were you thinking of?
I'm not gonna talk about
Talk
that.
about it. Please talk
I would rather
about
talk
it.
about anything else.
Would you type it?
No,
would
I'm
you
not
type
gonna.
it on my phone and let me know what it is?
Oh yeah, I could do no, because then you're gonna say it out loud, and then it's
All right,
just
you know what? I swear to God.
because
I
this
will
is
not
also
say
going on YouTube, and I don't really want it to
I'm
go
not-
out
okay,
like.
you know what? If you don't want it to go out, I'm not gonna say it. I
Yeah,
promise. I'm
I
not gonna
don't-
say it. Just type it. It's fine. I'm not gonna say it though.
I swear to God,
I on my grandma's grave, I will not say it.
that's what. That's what.
Really?
Because the way that I saw it was
How
so
did I not
quick.
think that? How did I not think that? Are you?
Oh yeah, you right,
oh
Rachel.
my God.
You know we have channel points that's for that, right, Rachel? But I'm drinking some agua. Actually, let me
Oh
get
my
some
God.
Sprite. Actually,
I cannot believe that. That never.
the
hit
Sprite's
me.
gonna look like see-through.
I said gender change. That's the first thing I thought of because it started with T.
nope.
She's still gonna. Yo, ain't no. Oh my God, that's kinky.
I told you.
It's disgusting, but it's kinky.
I mean, it wasn't what you thought though.
Mm-mm.
What's yours? I was like, wow.
Yeah, right. Like that's a far reach.
No,
That's a
no,
lot.
yours. I went, oh no, I see that one more than I see the one that I thought.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So, not trying to be triggered. What are you gonna try and do to do that? Because I think
Well-
if you're gonna preach it, you need a game plan. Then
my game plan is to just do it. Nike.
really,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Take things. Tell them, I'm waiting. Anyway, watch. I'm gonna end the live stream and just not even bring it up. I thought about doing that actually. Like 30 seconds ago, I was like, you know what? We should just end the stream and then I'll talk to you about it off stream. Excuse me. So it's like, but it's crazy because like when I get triggered, it's never out of anger. It's more out of impatience, and not and annoyance. You know what I mean? Like obviously like when you guys were like getting on me the last week when it was like, oh, they believe Rachel over me. You know that whole thing. Like I known y'all for 11 years and
Oh.
that whole thing. Well,
In the
obviously I
podcast,
was
or-
yeah the
Okay.
podcast. Like obviously I wasn't annoyed. I found it funny, but I still got triggered by it, which made me like scream. And then I'm like, yeah, and I'm screaming like, yeah, I'm fine. You know how it is. Like I was like, oh no. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's not passive aggression. It's aggression that turns passive, and then random aggression after that. I'm just learning to just try to calm myself down, and just like really try to be as docile as possible, and just be good vibes because I can't control everything. Especially if it's all in good fun. Like that shit last week, all in good fun, obviously. But like now, I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? Try not to trigger myself, because now, like just comparing to like how I was even 7 years ago, or even 5 years ago, or even two years ago, I am very different when it comes to like my emotions. Well, not everyone would know that.
Yeah.
Per se, because obviously, you know, I carry myself a certain way in front of certain people, but like there's definitely something there where it's like, yo, I'm a bitch, dog.
What do you mean? Like how so?
I am super emotional.
There's nothing wrong with. I was just talking to my girl about that. I don't know why it being such an emotional male is a problem.
It's not a problem. It's just frowned upon for whatever reason.
And I don't get that though.
Because boys don't cry. That's the thing.
But like I hate that now. Like
yeah.
I was taught that way too. Like I was telling my girl, like sometimes like I'll be so frustrated that it's like I want to cry, but then that voice, that voice right there, yeah.
And me having that emotional meltdown on YouTube last year, that definitely helped me be okay with that. Because like now it's like is it embarrassing for me? I've said it before. It really is embarrassing to me.
Yeah.
Every time I get a notification on YouTube and it happens to be a comment on that video, I kind of cringe because it's like, oh God, I hope they don't mention me crying. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like, it's embarrassing because I'm a man. I'm not supposed to show emotion. But I'm like, I left it up there because it's like, you know what? People that look up to me, guess what? Hey, remember, I'm a human being. I have the same thoughts as you do. You know, shit. Like I will cry my fucking heart out if I feel like it.
Yeah, I still can't.
You can't?
No.
Oh, bro, I will cry right now if I could.
I've like literally like been so frustrated sometimes that like I'll lay down and I'll be like, because I know that obviously like crying does help. Like it releases the a chemical in your brain that like calms you down.
Isn't like endorphins or some shit like that?
I didn't want to say endorphins, but it could be
dopamine. No,
I think it might be.
I should emote more instead of having no emotions. Well, it's not about no emotions. It's about trying to be as stoic as possible.
Yeah, it's
because men don't cry.
It's trying to be that image that the world has put onto everybody else.
It's like it's okay for a woman to have a tirade and be all emotional, blah blah blah, because it's a woman or whatever. But like a man is like, yo, he's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you see a crying man out in public, you see a crying woman out in public. Who are you going to help first?
The crying woman instead of the crying man. Because the crying man, you're like, oh,
man up.
And you know
man up.
Yo, okay. So I've been doing this thing that every time somebody tries to tell me, they're like, oh, what are you doing? Like, why won't you do that? What are you, a pussy? I flip it on them every time.
Really?
Yo, this one guy tried to say that to me at work. And
I seen that shit before I walked in the room.
But I had this one dude at our job site, and he was like, oh, why won't you guys do that? What are you guys, a bunch of pussies? And I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, what are you guys, a bunch of pussies? And I was like, well, sir, vaginas are very strong. They give life.
Yeah.
I was like, a dick doesn't do anything. It just, and then it's done. Yeah. I'm proud that you called me that because I'm a tough motherfucker then.
Yeah.
And he just stood quiet after I said that. Like, had nothing to say about it. So now every time, like, even with my girl, I'll joke around with her and I'll be like, yo, ovary up, bitch, let's go. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, it is important just to let that shit out, or else you cry on camera in front of 15,000 people.
Not even that. You just start taking those emotions on other people that have nothing to do with the problem.
And I think that's why it's like I'm trying my best to not be triggered so easily, whether it be in a joking manner or even in a serious manner. Like today, I failed that with that customer.
Yeah.
I felt like under normal circumstances, I would have sat there a lot longer, but for me to slam it down and be like, yo, you know what? Get out. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
And I knew I could have done it. Although my boss was like, no, like you were perfectly fine. Like you did okay. You're okay. But like I knew for a fact, like I didn't feel like I did okay because usually I can endure that a lot more.
At least you analyzed the situation. That was good though, because now you checked yourself out and you checked your ego to see like, okay, what did I do wrong? What can I do right next time that happens?
Yeah.
Instead of like, because there's people that won't even fucking do that. They see it like.
Oh, well, I will self-analyze myself all goddamn
I do
day.
it all the time. That's why,
just,
like...
Yeah, that's how it goes with us, you know? It's like, not overthinking, but it's just like, you're just running back these situations, like, and then, like, it's kind of like Doctor Strange going over the shit, like, billions of times. Like, what could I have done different to make the outcome different or make myself feel a little bit better in the end? But, yeah, so...
I use meditation in that way to do it.
See, to me, I'm just like, fuck that. But, like, no, like... I'm okay.
Yeah.
Being emotional now. But no, I just want to be... I'm actually glad that I had that blow up over the internet. I'm actually glad about it now. Because, like, it's okay to cry. And I will I will put on How to Save a Life by The Fray. How to save a life.
That song
Where
gets you?
did I go wrong? I lost a friend. Yes, every time that song. And I'm so mad, but there are 3 songs that will make me cry.
Really?
2 of which are on my phone, and I don't know why I did it to myself. But yes, if I'm ever in a mood that I just like, if I had like a really horrible fucking day, or I'm overthinking about something, or I'm feeling some type of way, I'm like, fuck me. I guess I have no choice but to cry myself. I have no choice but to cry. So I'll fucking put my AirPods in and just, especially near the end of that song where they, you know, how to save a life, where did I? And it starts like, every time, bro. Every time, without fail. And I'm like, fuck. Just thinking
Every
about it
time
right
I
now.
hear that song, it makes you think.
Scrubs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been, ever since I heard that song on Scrubs, I'm like, yo, I fucks with that. And that shit was heavy. Especially when Dr. Cox was fucking, he was like throwing shit around the
Dr. Cox was the shit.
Yeah,
he was
like,
one of my favorite characters.
Yes. But like seeing him blow up like that shit, because I used to love watching Scrubs after school on Comedy Central.
Yep.
Every day.
Yep.
But yeah, so like I would just put it on, and I would like, I usually do it like just before I get ready to fall asleep, because like, how you fake cried to me and I got so pissed.
Wait, well, aren't you? There's so many things apparently you're supposed to tell me. One was Rashawn telling me, jerk, you know you want to tell him. That's what you said earlier, and Rashawn still hasn't told me that. And now you want him to tell me how he fakes crying?
First of all, she thought I was going to cry, but that wasn't the case.
Wow.
It was a matter of camera angles and just being a...
There's allergies.
The
wind came in the wrong side.
I don't even remember what... I just felt like trolling her a little bit. But she FaceTimed me before I could like say like, nah, I'm kidding. Like I was like, I forgot what the fuck we were even talking about, but I was like, yeah, no, I lost Milkshake. I lost him. And she was like, what? And like, I was at that point, I was telling her the story. I was like, yeah, I went outside, and that's when she FaceTimed me, and I'm like, oh fuck, okay, how do I drag this out? So here I am, being the actor extraordinaire that I am. I hit her with the, yeah, you know, I found, I fed him and all that, and I just wanted to bond with him, and I was like, you know, let me go ahead and like get him some fresh air or whatever. And then I'm like, and then I went outside, and then I was like, and I just, that right there, that's the pose. That's the man about to cry pose. Because I heard in her voice, she was like I could hear, she was like, oh, like I was like, oh my god, she's buying this right now.
And the Oscar goes to, ladies and gentlemen, Rashawn Bass.
Yes. And I'm like, and I was like, yeah. And then I was like, yep. And then I brought him back upstairs, and he's in the cage, and he's nice and safe. She was like, you fucking asshole. So that's the one thing I was supposed to tell you. Well, I guess the one thing that she wanted me to tell you just now. The other thing, okay, so she has been absolutely bugging me. I wouldn't say absolutely bugging me. She hasn't been bugging me at all about it, actually. Because we barely even talk. Not kidding. No, I'm kidding. So, yeah, crying myself to sleep, it's been life-changing.
This is what she wanted you to tell me, is that you cry yourself to sleep?
No. I'm just dragging it out again because I can.
Oh.
Yes.
I got so...
That she did. That was fucking... It was so great. She was pissed. She was so pissed.
I don't know why these, like, stream avatars are so fucking small.
Yeah. Make them bigger. Can you make them bigger? Yes. There we go. Hello there. Come in. Oh, Stitch. No.
Get out of there. You're in my...
Yeah, right. Get out of my frame.
You're in my safe zone, bro.
Get out of my frame, dog. Damn. Oh my god. Yeah, now I know she's getting annoyed. Because I know she wants me to bring it up.
Why don't you just type it? It's that easy.
No,
if you just
don't
type
fucking
it.
type it, because that'll take all the... She was like... You know... Oh, she's getting triggered now? Now you're getting triggered? That's so crazy.
Well, see, the first thing you need to do when you get triggered is call Rashawn. Rashawn knows everything. Rashawn, you continue this conversation right now. If you're getting triggered, what do you do?
Scream. Okay, say it. Fine. It! I said it. Said it.
I can't.
Good.
Trying to think
See, I'm so toxic.
Oh, so I also started Spider-Man.
Again?
With a Peter Parker face change.
Yeah, how was that? Is it still weird?
Yeah, it's very weird. She is getting mad, isn't she?
I think so, yeah. I'm just waiting for my phone to ring. I'm not even going to answer it.
I'm telling you. Just like, might as well type it. No. But, yeah, it's weird. Peter Parker's face.
Yeah. I definitely... Maybe if that face was in the game at the start of it, before if that was the original face, I think it would have been more acceptable.
Yeah.
But it's because since that Peter Parker story was so amazing,
I loved the original face that they chose.
And the character
slowly cries to myself, killing me softly with his words.
Did you hit it with the or was it how did it sound when you how do you slowly cry?
How do you?
One thing was so speaking about crying myself to sleep.
The thumbnail.
Yeah, the auto-generated thumbnail. Let's do that.
People are like, what? Why are they doing that?
No, I'm passing that. Speaking of crying myself, yeah. So I added a new thing to my crying repertoire at night. I scream now.
Anything?
Fuck! Or I just scream to the top.
And your
of my
mom's
lungs.
okay with this? Or your mom's just like,
oh no, I don't do it when she's home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do it when I'm not gonna pick up the phone unless you have his number.
No.
So there you go. I'm not gonna pick up the phone. I'm gonna let him know when I feel like letting him know. But forcing me to do it only makes me feel more spiteful.
Hey, Rachel, since you have Rashawn around your finger for some reason, can you tell Rashawn to start doing some of the YouTube side of Gamestas Paradise? Cause
what do you want me to do?
I'm tired of carrying this on my back a little bit.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
Help out with some videos ideas.
What do you video ideas? Like what? Skits and shit? What do you want? What do you want?
Editing. We could do some editing.
Didn't I fucking tell you I would edit? I told you that.
You said that you didn't want to do it because you said you had a lot going on with Minority vs. Predator.
At the time, yes.
Yeah.
I did.
That's why I told you. I was like, I'm going to hire I was thinking about hiring somebody.
Yeah. You're right. Well, what do you want me to edit for? You want like clips?
Yeah,
Twitch
just clips I like
Fine.
ideas.
Fine. Easy enough.
Wow, that was really easy.
Okay.
You guys heard it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. I'll call you.
What she doesn't understand is I don't have to pick up the phone. That's just so crazy. I'm gonna fucking tell him patience is a virtue. Lazy? I'm not too lazy. I'm here. I can tell him. I just don't want to because I know it's bothering you.
No, I think she's just calling you lazy about the whole YouTube stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because YouTube is
my realm.
Yeah,
only because I only have 7 channels.
Yeah, it's not even that, but you're very good at
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, because I remember that one time where we did the clipping, and then you had me refine it and chop it down a little bit more. I still
tell people about it. I was like, yo, you had to see him. He was pop, just quick with it. All right, I don't want that. Don't want that.
I understand.
I told my girl, I was like, yo, I made a 7-minute film, and I'm like, yo, what do you think? And he literally turned that 7 into a fucking 4-minute, and was like, there you go. And I was like, it was just seeing him move that quick to be I don't want, no, get rid of that, cut that, put that there, let's do that way. I was like, he's good.
Right? It's just I don't.
Lazy Rashawn, yeah.
First of all, he's not my man's. I don't even know whose man's is this. It's Mandy's man's.
Yeah, for real.
It's Mandy's man. How is she doing, by the way?
She's good. I was just over there actually because we went swimming and then we came back, went back to her house, hung out with Arlo, my little puppy.
So question. Okay, so back to because now that I'm thinking, I'm going back to the editing thing. I didn't really care about asking how she was. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Obviously, I knew you just saw her, but I was like, oh yeah, how she's doing. But no, I had a legitimate question about the whole editing thing because for me to get the clips from that, I actually have to screen record.
What do you mean you have to screen record?
I have to put the stream on full stream, open up OBS, and kind of like what we're doing with Streamlabs, screen record. I have to do that in real time instead of being able to download the full stream. that's why I'm like, ooh, how the fuck? Now I'm thinking like, how the fuck will I be able to get those files unless you Dropbox them to me? That's the
Couldn't
only way.
you export through via email? Or
That's
no?
what I'm saying, Dropbox.
Yeah,
Because those files can be big. So if you could see, because obviously I don't have the logins for the Gamestas Paradise Switch. I don't. Because I mean, is there a way to save? Yeah, obviously if you can export it to YouTube directly.
Yeah, but you only have a certain amount of days, and then after that,
Well,
the
yeah,
movie's
I know.
gone.
Yeah,
the video's gone.
I know. Yeah, you got like I think it's like 4 or 5 days, maybe. I think, but that's not important. But yeah, so that's the only thing. I need to be able to get those streams without having to watch them in full.
No,
and screen recording.
So then I could do that. Then
Dropbox.
I'll just email or.
Yeah, Dropbox is basically through Gmail.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. If I can
send
export it
large.
through email, then I'll send it through Dirty Gamers
To
Rashawn because I have your email already.
do you have my Gmail one?
I believe so. Yeah.
I got like 4 or 5 of those. I did ask how she was, and he answered the question. But like, it's that in that. Well, technically, we're not friends.
Mandy is doing good, Rachel. We hung out with Arlo today. He was being a little dick.
Right, moving on to things that matter. Okay. So,
Yo,
this
Arlo
is horrible.
is
I feel
one
so
of my
bad saying that too.
That's
I don't
my
even mean it.
favorite person. Well, yeah, favorite person.
Go on. Yeah, right. Go on.
I love Arlo. Every time I come to the door, he's like so happy to see me. I just talk to him about everything.
I do the same thing with Milky.
Yeah, I'll talk to, like, if I had on Monday when I had that stream and I felt like it went bad, when I saw Arlo, like I took him into the backyard and I like sat there and Arlo came up and got on my lap and I was like, yeah, man, today's stream was not good.
Yeah, right.
I was like, Daddy did a horrible stream today.
I get that. Yeah, I do the same exact. I just hate the fact that like lizards don't show no emotion.
Oh,
So-
Arlo just looks up at me and then sometimes would be like, get your shit together. And I'm just
Right.
like,
Get it together, human.
you're right.
Sean is a jerk. Tell us something that we don't know.
He's pretty good at doing the jerk dance, actually. Do you remember that dance?
Yes.
Do you know who showed me that dance?
Who?
Christian.
Of all fucking people, ass-eating Christian. You know,
He
I'm
sh-
so
No.
happy for Christian.
He showed me when we were doing MMA. No, was it MMA? I think it was MMA. We're literally about to start like sparring and stuff like that. And Christian goes, yeah, man, you gotta do the jerk. I'm like, what the fuck is the jerk? And he just starts doing it on the fucking mat. And I was like, he's like, yeah, and drop the pin. And he showed me how to do all of it.
Oh my god.
I know how to drop the pin and do the whole turnaround.
Yeah. See, I tried to show
Never
Eric
done it to
the
any
jerk.
parties.
I tried to show Eric the jerk. It went about as bad as you. He kept turning it into the Running Man. That's how uncoordinated. I remember because we were delivering pizzas back then, and I remember in the back that's where we go to hang out and talk. I'm like, yeah, it's this, and then he would somehow turn it into. He was doing the Running Man. I'm like, white people. No.
It's just funny though,
coordination.
because like I can do the jerk, but I've never done it at a party. Like nobody's ever like dance off, and I'm like, yo,
Well,
I got this.
Yeah, but the thing is, you only do the jerk unless the one song is playing. So if they're not playing "You're a Jerk" by the New Boys, you're not gonna want to do the dance.
Oh, and I got my cousins now that every song that comes on, they'll go like.
Because see, I should have patented that shit.
They didn't believe me when I told them. I was like, any song I could dance that to.
Yep.
They're like, no. They tried 4 songs and I was nailing
Yeah,
it.
you could do the Macarena. I forgot what the original song was that made me try that too. Oh, it was wait. Fuck, now I don't remember the song.
That was weird. You said, whoa, wait, and then the music just stopped.
Yeah, right.
Like as if like, oh.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, is back at Stanley Steamer. Oh, which by the way, Stanley Steamer's coming to my job tomorrow. That's gonna be awkward.
Are you gonna be there when they're there?
Yes.
Oh, that's really awkward.
It is.
Yeah,
But,
not really though. You
Well,
didn't have bad.
I think they're coming down to take measurements. So it might be Ralph or Nick Tucker.
Oh, if it's
Bro,
Nick,
if it's
he's
Tucker,
fucked.
Yeah, because they called the store and I'm like, oh, it's Kim. So I spoke to Kim for a little bit. But yeah, so so that's that. But yeah, so back in the Stanley Steamer days when we'd be listening to music, no matter what song came on, you could do the Macarena to, and it match up perfectly. That is Man, I should have turned that shit into a YouTube series.
It's really like you can do it to any.
Yeah, it's just a
And
matter.
I've shown a couple people, and they're like, "Oh, really?" And then I start to do it, and they're like, "Oh my god, you really can."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." Just as long as you have the hip.
Yeah.
That it goes well with it.
Yeah, it's all about catching it at the right times and just knowing the beats per minute
Yeah.
in the song. You can hit those and be perfectly fine. Which I gotta pull out that Macarena at a cookout or something.
All right, that's
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
when we did it. Was Father's Day. That's when I
don't
did
this
that.
shit make a wanna jump. Don't
They had like this Spanish song on, and I just started doing that, and they were like, "Well, why are you doing that?" And I was like, "Píntame, píntame la carita." Just doing
goes
it.
in everything. It goes in everything. It's like it's like the perfect condiment to put almost on any food.
Yeah.
It's the Macarena. I'm so glad that I was stupid enough to try that. But anyway, so yes, I think now was about a good time for me to mention what she wanted me to mention to you before.
Okay.
And by the way, she does not have me wrapped around her finger, by the way.
Oh, that was just a joke.
Okay.
I didn't
Right?
mean to hit any nerve strings there.
Right? It's like, oh, now that he brought it up 10 minutes later, it might be true. Fuck, he got me. His fucking Sharingan like came on. He knew it. He had me. No, the dog. He got me in his Mangekyo Sharingan.
Oh,
now I'm fucked.
okay. Well, say what you gotta say.
Now you can go first.
No, say what you're gonna say.
Now you can go first.
All right, well, Rachel's going to kill me for doing this one,
Go
but
ahead.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha. So, Naruto versus Sasuke,
Yeah.
first battle. How did you feel about it?
The first battle when they were on top of the hospital.
No.
Oh, the
They're-
first actual battle.
Yes.
Oh, like when Naruto almost
When
got killed
the epic
before
scream,
he left.
when like, Naruto!
Oh,
Sasuke!
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, that was fucking amazing.
Okay.
That one, I was like, bro, like Naruto is on the ropes.
I can't believe you started Shippuden and that I've still not asked you about that battle, how you felt about it.
See, the thing is, I'm very like.
I'm so
Right,
angry.
there's gonna be a point in time where she just doesn't even give a fuck.
Rachel, we're just sending love. Just thanks for staying by.
Right, just for standing by for no reason, I guess.
I hate that Elements does that. It gets rid of everybody and then brings them back. Like, I don't know if you noticed, like, the only one that stood there was Stitch, and now all of a sudden it says Rachel's back.
Oh, see, yeah, now that I don't pay attention to that at
Oh.
all. I'm actually paying attention to you because we're
No.
talking.
Well, I have to be producer and content creator.
Yeah, and then someone needs to be the editor, so.
Give him a hand. He upgraded.
Someone needs to be the editor here, and I guess that just has to be me.
You're just
But no,
you're
I got
nasty
you.
at it. That's why.
It's-
I've seen you work. You're just so quick at it.
It's okay. It's okay. I got it. I got you.
All
Just
right.
got to get me those files.
But Sasuke, Naruto, let's go.
bro,
First, like,
that was fantastic.
you had
Like,
no
I was-
breaks in it. You just got to watch it, right? Like the whole battle, because it's a couple episodes.
It
right?
is. Well, no, there was definitely some breaks in it because we barely have time to watch 2 episodes back to back at work.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
So it's like
damn.
sometimes it can be a week before.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's why it's kind of
That would piss me off.
yeah, especially now that it's getting good. It's like fuck. So the last time we got to watch it was Sunday before all that shit went down. You know, but then like tonight we were alone at 7. I was like, yo, let's watch Naruto, and then we got to that part, and just as the fight started, you know, between everybody, that's when someone came in, and then we had to close for the day.
Yeah.
But now, so I was torn because I'm just like, bro, like nothing's gonna happen in Naruto because the show is named after him.
Yeah.
But then seeing him get actually like almost dead. Well, no, I think he was actually dead at some point before the Nine Tails came out. I think that was, if I don't, unless, well, wait, I know there was a fight on top of the hospital, which didn't last long at all. And then you had the one as Sasuke was leaving the Leaf Village to go with Orochimaru.
Yeah, that's
that's what we're
that's
talking
the
about.
epic battle.
Okay. 'cause,
When
I thought there
Sasuke
was
walks
another
away.
one. I thought there was another one.
That's
before
like
that.
called like that's the big battle between them, and then there's another one, and that's the ending of Shippuden. That's like the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke.
Okay. So yeah, that I was like back and forth. I'm like, and actually, Kev told me at the end of that fight, that's what made Sasuke his second favorite character in the whole show.
Who's Kevin's?
Oh, Itachi.
Itachi.
Yeah, that's his favorite.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did mention that Itachi is his favorite.
Yeah, he wears the ring on Itachi's finger.
Really?
Yeah.
He has Itachi's ring?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Exactly. So yeah, Itachi's his boy, and Itachi's so fucking cool. But like I always slandered Itachi in front of Kevin because I know how much Kevin likes him. So it's like I want to like him, but just spitefully me, I'm like, yo, I gotta disrespect him just because I know he likes him so much.
Yeah.
But I can definitely tell, like, yo, there's definitely more to Itachi. But Shikamaru is still my boy. Yeah, I'm staying loyal to Shikamaru, but Sasuke is also like, I would say Sasuke is either second or third behind. They're flip flopping. I know it's Shikamaru, then it'll either be Sasuke or Gaara.
Sasuke is, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Sasuke. I really do.
Well, judging from what I see now, I can see why, because I feel the same way. And I'm like, yo, you fucking prick. But it's like, ooh, but he's so fucking smooth. He's an asshole, and I like it. Like, I fucking love it. I fucking love it. And I know she is just seething right now. She is so mad. Rachel is so mad right now. She just like, to say it already.
I guess if you want to just say it now, you're going to try and think of another topic.
So that fight really did have me, like, when I saw Naruto, like, back against her, I'm like, fuck. Like, I was actually, like, shocked.
Yeah.
But, like, I honestly, like, something told me, is like, Sasuke's not going to stay here. Like, he's going to find his way regardless. So I know he has to incapacitate Naruto to a certain point just so he can move on and do what he needs to do, so he gets enough hate and power to finally defeat his brother Itachi.
Yeah, because he wants the same power that Itachi has.
So it's like, I kind of had the feeling that was going to be the outcome, but I was still, like, thoroughly entertained by it.
It agitates me.
Why?
Because Naruto is like such a, like, he's fighting because like he sees Sasuke as a friend.
Yes.
And it's like any human would really want that from a friend, that if they would go to the point to fight you to stop you from doing something bad.
Yeah.
And it's like Sasuke just doesn't give a fuck about it. And then when he throws like 1999 2001 RIP, what? I said the wrong date, actually. It was 2021.
Yeah, right. I'm like, okay. He's got dyslexia.
I was like lost there for a moment.
For a second, I thought I read it wrong too. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
I thought she was talking about somebody else that passed. I was like, damn. Then I saw Rachel, and I was like, Rachel?
Like, that's
who
weird.
Who typed this then?
Right? Like, like, why would you say that here? Like, call the ambulance, because I'm sure something's going on. Should be all right.
So,
but it was kind of justified, because like what Sasuke said was true. It's like, it's kind of fucked up, but it was true. It's like Naruto grew up alone.
That part, yeah, that and part, like, I was like, my jaw dropped when Sasuke said that. I was like, oh no, you didn't.
But then Naruto's like, yeah, he's actually kind of right. But then I figured he'd be like, well, I consider you family now. Like a brother. I figured he would have pulled that out, but he was like, nah, yeah, you right. it's like you got me, all right, bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's what made me think, like, yo, Sasuke actually has a very valid point. Like, he lost everything.
Yeah, he's the last of the Uchiha.
Yeah, and like his brother came through, Sasuke was like, oh, he's here for me. Nah, bitch, he's here for the Jinchuriki. You know what I'm saying? And Itachi fucking pieces him up in the hallway and is like, yeah, nah, you ain't ready yet, and you will never have enough power.
Oh, I love that part, actually.
Like, Itachi, like, oh, you're sick.
Wait till like, I don't know, like, there's battles that I can't wait for you to see that you have to tell me after you see them. Because, like, so they're really good. Like, a lot of especially the animation styles that they do for some of the battles.
I do like how the animation has, like,
upgraded, for that time.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, God, like, watching, like Naruto at first, I'm just like, okay, I mean, it was definitely dated.
Yeah.
It was very dated. But then, like, just the jump in quality as it went on, I'm like, damn, like, this shit is smooth as fuck now. I fuck with it.
Wait till you see, like, the final battle. The final battle, it literally looks like you're watching, like, a movie. Like, that's how, like, I guess that's how they knew their audience wanted it. It's like, look, you guys have followed us for how many? I think Naruto's been around 20 years now.
God damn.
Like,
yeah, I have no idea when it started, so I didn't bother to like look it up on IMDb or whatever. So
I didn't start 2 years ago. I think it was when I got into.
well, I mean, at the rate that we watch these episodes in, I probably won't be done. We are 51 or 52 episodes in the Shippuden, and there's like what 500 I think of them in there.
5, yeah.
Like 5 something. So, I would say, do you remember when I told you we had just started Shippuden?
Yeah, you kind of didn't tell me you started Shippuden. You told me, oh, so Datara had kidnapped Gaara, and I was like, you're in Shippuden? And you were like, oh yeah, and I was like, what the? And
oh, my mom just texted me, I'm home. This thunder scared the shit out of me. Be safe coming home.
oh, it's raining?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, but all it says there is just cloudy. Oh no, it has a weather alert actually.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, I mean, we got the headphones on, so it could be a fucking apocalypse going on outside. We're just here just talking, like, yeah, so anyway.
People are like, be like, ah!
Maybe
just
that's why Rachel died. Right?
It was the zombie that just wrote it.
Yeah, right? You see a fucking zombie walking in here, and you're like, oh my god.
Oh my.
A zombie walks in this room right now. What's the first thing you're grabbing to defend yourself? Yeah, I have
the knife that's in here.
Oh, see, you knew that. I have no. I probably would have grabbed the NXT belt.
I was gonna say,
trying to like
do like their move.
Yeah.
He goes for a hat. Oh my god, he's concussed.
Right, like he's running like a scalded dog. I'm damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to look at the instant replay here as Rashawn Bass just went completely crazy over here, ladies and gentlemen, and just hit that zombie with the NXT Championship belt here. Yeah. What an insane event here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like my first thought was like, okay, what if I can like get this off of here and use this?
No, you would have to untwist it, and the wires would slow you down.
Exactly. So I'm like, I saw it. I'm like, yeah, nope. I'm literally like looking. I'm like, there was nothing that I could grab to.
Oh,
really
over there,
defend
there's
myself.
mic stands and stuff like that. You could have done that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's really like nothing. I got a lighter over here that I could just maybe
Right.
burn them.
Right, just like,
Hopefully your clothing is flammable.
Yeah, right. Stand still, but it's raining outside, so it's like
So his clothing's wet.
you're right. It's like, all right, you know, let's.
I'm like, Rashad, you got dry clothing?
right. Give him your shirt real quick.
Be like, why my shirt? Because I'm wearing Iron Man. And it's not even mine.
Right. I'm not burning this. It's got Iron Man on it. Use the chair. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
These chairs? No.
I would use my bear coat. I'm not even really human. Right. Oh my god, that's just so dumb now to say. That's why I would be eaten.
Yeah, right.
I'd be the zombie with the bear coat.
Right. Imagine that, like it's an actual apocalypse. You end up a
it's
zombie.
horrible because I'm picturing this like as if we're filming this, like we're making a movie right now.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like 2 years down the line, I'm like in the woods, and I'm like, I see a bear coat, like, oh, there's food. And turns around like, Efren,
I got you too.
And I'm like,
for
what?
sure.
What is going on right now?
I don't know. We're just kind of just bullshitting.
Yes, we are.
Which is what this podcast was supposed to be about. It's just us talking about mad things. So
bullshit.
Are you going to talk about with this Rachel thing? Because I have another topic as well, which you're going to let me bring this topic up.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to get it out of the way because I know she's getting mad.
All
right. What's that topic, by the way?
The Rachel one that you just talked about?
No, the one that you wanted to bring up.
Oh. You're really going to do this to her?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm trying to get him. Trying to get him to talk. He's not talking. So, Black Widow. Are you interested in Black Widow?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Right.
What is that other one that they're working on?
The Eternals?
No.
Oh, Black Adam. No, that's DC.
No. It's like Kung Fu style or something like that. Something dragon, I think it is.
Oh, it was like Shung something or Shing.
I saw a glimpse of it at like a convenience store, and I was like, Marvel has another movie ready. Like, Black Widow's not even out yet. Like, you don't even know how your sales are gonna do for that movie.
It just came out.
Black on the 7th comes out, July 7th.
Oh, only because I saw like a couple movie reviews on it on YouTube, and I heard. Are you gonna watch it? Oh yeah, you say you didn't really care.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, because I already looked at the.
I mean, I'm
IMDb
going to watch
for
it once it comes out on Blu-ray, so I can add it to my collection. but
Dude, I am so behind on all that.
I still keep that collection going.
I think I have. Do I have?
Do it, Rachel.
I mean, if you say it, you say it. I mean, I don't really care. Whatever.
Do
It's not that big of a deal to me.
Rachel.
If you want to say it, go ahead and say it.
Rachel.
But
do it.
yeah, just do it. Yeah, I mean, it's got a 6.8 out of 10.
Oh my, are you serious?
Yeah, which is for any other film is decent, but for a Marvel film,
That's the worst for Marvel, isn't it?
doing anything well, I mean, if I could check,
Is that worse than Thor? What is it? Dark World?
I said Thur. Let's find out.
I want to join something. That's all I'll say.
She wants to come by
Oh, on an episode of
the Gamestas pod shits.
Gamestas Cast?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Because I told her, I was like, I can definitely bring it up to him and see if how we can make this practical.
So where Sean explains it more. He just did.
Yeah, latency and shit. So because I knew with the initial setup, that's how we when we were sitting over there on the futon, but now it's different. So the only thing I was kind of thinking of is, I don't know,
Because we wouldn't be able to use these mics. We would have to use the Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
The Yeti microphone, the condenser, which would be a fucking nightmare to deal with.
But I figured, that's something that I would bring up because, we talked about that. Well, this was months ago about bringing, people on just to play games, or whatever. Have a third, every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I told her that I was like, I'm pretty sure effort will be game. We just have to talk about the logistics of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm totally game. We just need to figure out.
There's a lot of moving parts to this.
Yeah, because if we're moving to the other side of the studio, everything side
has to be
flipped.
But that's what I was thinking,
And is there a game going? No, because it's a Gamestas Cast.
Yes.
So it's just us doing what we're doing right now, which is just bullshit.
Exactly. So, I mean, even if worst comes to worst, we can actually just set up is there a USB slot? Because we could set up the camera, another one of these cameras over there, give them the blue screen, put the lights on, and then, I mean, it'll be kind of weird though.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to make eye contact.
That's the bad part about it. That's the part that kind of sucks. Is there's not going to be an actual conversation feeling back and forth.
Yeah.
By having a third person over there, it'll definitely be a disconnect there. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, we'll see if we can figure something out. Probably get a wood chair, sit it here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is literally just have.
The third one there.
Yeah, right here.
And then I would probably we could share a mic.
Oh.
Possibly.
Yay.
Or yeah.
You guys would have to both be in the same
vicinity.
Yeah.
Because this is a one-way mic here.
Yeah.
But if she's good at projecting her voice and not talking like a little bitch, then yeah, it should be all right.
But yeah, we could definitely set that up.
Figure it out. Yeah. She lives in Egg Harbor, so it's it's about 40 some odd minutes or so. So it's, let me know when I want to definitely join. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot that has to go into.
Yeah.
And it's primarily my work schedule, where it's about, and well, actually no, scheduling in general, because there's a lot of things that has to go right. And I don't want to say long-term planning, but this isn't something that you could just do oh, hey, by the way, we're doing this. Kind of like how, because I'm right down the street. So,
no, yeah.
But no, it's possible. We just have to, I don't want to say accommodate, but we have to just tweak a couple things. But
especially how late we do.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
But because I was also thinking it'd be pretty dope to get Amanda here.
Me and her have
words, motherfucker.
We have actually talked about it because Amanda wants to bring Arlo, because I was talking about Arlo a lot, and I stopped talking about Arlo because of the fact that I didn't want a lot of people to be like, oh, can you put Arlo on? Because Arlo's not he's barely here. Amanda, he's with Amanda, so she wants to stop by. And either, I don't know if she wants to do, she said if she does a game, she wants to do a scary game. Yeah, she's like, I feel like if I want to do a game with you guys, or like with me, she's like, I would want to do a scary game. She's like, I wouldn't want to do like a story game, which I thought was weird because I know she likes movies. And I was like, I feel like a story game would get you more than a scary.
No, because I like movies, and I'm like, yeah, story games, it's a hit or miss.
But me and her have been talking about that as well.
Because I mean, I would like to meet her. You know?
Yeah, she talks about wanting to meet you.
Yeah,
Jerk
I can't wait to make it awkward.
What? Jerk and Little Egg Harbor.
Yeah, she lives. Well, didn't I say she lived in Egg Harbor?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that?
Maybe I'm like I just read that a little too late. I'm sorry, Rachel, if I did.
No, you didn't. I mean, I don't know. Anyway.
But,
I don't know. Oh, the jerk thing was when I taught if she knows how to project her voice. I can request a next day off. If we do it, let me know.
We would have to definitely. That's another thing. I want to start a Discord for Gamestas Paradise.
You did say that.
I've been talking to Simply about it as well. Simply said like she was gonna help. I would also like some help from you since you're right here.
Yeah.
Instead of like, because honestly, like Simply has been helping this weekend. Simply was giving me like sound samples to use for alerts and stuff like that. She was like sending me some. She's like, oh, do you have any ideas for this? Do you have any idea for that? And I was like, well, yeah, I wish that I could have this. And she was like, oh, well, I'll send you the sample then. And I was like, oh, she's been really helping me a lot. And then I also want to do a Discord because of the fact I also want to do a Discord because I really want the community to just be able to meet in one place. Like I wanted that my Instagram, the Twitch, and YouTube, they all can meet in one place and just
fantastic idea.
Yeah, and then like literally just share the positivity that we have. Like, I mean, besides somebody here,
I'm positive.
You can be,
if I feel like it. The thing
I have one question. So last week when you popped up on my stream, do you have the volume all the way down and was just typing random things? Or you actually were listening and just was typing random things?
I don't remember.
Because you were typing things that had nothing to do with what we were talking about, and I'm just like, I at moments literally just ignored what you typed. I was just like, I'm not reading that one. I was like, we're not even talking about that. I'm gonna ignore this one.
You weren't on, I think, oh yeah, because I was on FaceTime with her, I think. And that's when I was saying some shit.
Zen mode now.
So I heard you were in my AirPods, but I wasn't directly reacting to what you were saying. So I was saying
I was wondering, I was like, why is he writing? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, I was trying to throw you off. So that's why.
And I was just like, don't read those. I'm not reading that one. Yeah. Not reading that one. When you said something was a lie, I was like, not reading that one.
Yeah, see, and it's like, I just say this. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, oh yeah, I did pop in there.
Yeah.
So short-minded, man. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the one time we were on FaceTime. Then yeah. So. Oh shit! How long was I there for?
I don't know. I looked over and then I saw it was like invisible, and because your cap is green.
Oh my god. Oh. I should know better. Of all people, I should know better. That is wild. Fuck. Well, I mean, at least it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Just like all up in the thing, so that's fine. Oh, by the way, this stream is sponsored by Dasani, the worst water of all time.
And also, our stream is sponsored by Sprite, which you can't see.
Because we only get sponsored by green things here.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just an invisible glass.
Yes, it's the new Sprite bottle. They're going environmentally friendly by not even giving you a bottle.
No liquids.
Yeah, actually, what you do is you walk to the fountain, you cup your hands, and
also,
that's how you drink it.
We're sponsored by this bottle.
Polar Spring. Polar Spring is also our sponsor.
Both happen to be green.
You did one with Black Lives Matter. I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
I do not remember any of that. I just say things, and what the fuck? I just look down, and that's on my phone.
Rashawn, what are you doing?
It's IMDb.
No, I mean, what you do on your spare time is your spare time.
It's IMDb, bro.
No judge, man. 2021.
Yeah, no, but yeah. So that's what she Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I thought BLM stood for Black Licorice Matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a small portion of time where I thought that was the case, but
I actually met somebody that thought GG, which means
good game.
Okay, she thought it meant gang gang. So she was going to everybody, and they'd be like, GG, and she'd be like, gang, gang. So every time me and my girl now, she'd be like, yeah, GG, and I'll be like, gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang,
And
gang,
every
gang.
time I pop up on Xavier's streams, I go, gang, gang.
I hate people so much, bro.
I
hate people so
thought it
much,
was so
bro.
funny, though. Like, I just really, like, I love that whole, what's that, lettuce, mayonnaise?
Lettuce, mayo, and onions.
Yeah.
For a laugh my ass off, yeah.
Every time you say that one, I'm always like, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. But lettuce, mayo, Funyuns, and onions. For
Funyuns?
laugh my fucking ass off.
Oh.
Yeah. Fucking GG's. Like, who? Oh my god.
Like, she would legit, like, people would be like, oh, yo, that game we played, GG, and she'd be like, gang, gang.
That is such a white mom thing to do, too.
She's an awesome
Gang,
person,
gang.
though.
That's, you know what? Bless her heart.
Yeah, it's
Seriously.
one of Amanda's friends.
That is so wholesome. I want to meet that friend.
She's funny.
You know, I should stop being so willing to meet people.
Yeah, because you're not the
Weird.
type to want to actually meet people.
I don't.
You're like, I'd love to meet them. And then it's like the day, and you're like, I don't really want to fucking meet this person.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because like I said, because when I said, yeah, I would like to meet Mandy, and I was like, just so I
Remember
can make
when
it
we did
awkward.
the whole, what's it called? The meetup. You got over here, and you're like, all right, man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really want to do this.
Yeah. That's kind of how it, yeah. It's like, I really don't fucking feel like it. Like,
And I was like, I need you to have a positive mind right now because I don't even know what to expect
right,
right
you're
now.
like, you're like freaking out. You're like, what the fuck? Gotta rest. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Thank you for the good laughs. Muy loco Pinocchio.
Rachel, thank you so much for stopping by to the podcast. Make sure you share this and make sure, I don't know, you could say your goodbye if you want.
Toodles.
Oh, all right. Well, have a good night, Rachel.
Good night. I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow. Deuces. Good night.
Any games coming out that you?
No. I am fully into Days Gone. Game releases have been kind of weak.
I don't like these director's
Lately.
cuts. Ghost of Tsushima is coming out with a director's cut.
Really?
Death Stranding is coming out with a director's cut. Death Stranding makes no sense.
That
all right?
game looks so stupid.
This dude owns his own company. Is the director of the game. Who the fuck stopped you from putting more material in your own game than you? So if you're going to make a director's cut.
Why? He had the intent on doing so from the beginning. Unless he had like some shower thoughts after that. He's like, fuck.
When my friend wrote that text to me, I died. Because I didn't even think about it until he wrote that. And I was like, you're making a director's cut to a game that is yours and it's your own company. The only person that cut anything was you then.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? That is so stupid. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, that got an uninstall for me.
You weren't a fan of it?
I uninstalled. Yeah.
I didn't get that far with it streaming wise.
To be fair,
It's beautiful graphics.
beautiful graphics. The combat is a lot to take in. You know what I'm saying? But it is very satisfying slicing the motherfucker open and then cleaning off your blade and putting it back in,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But I just can't tolerate a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's very slow, you know, very cinematic, and I'm just like, I don't really care too much about the story to even want to go on. So I'm like, yeah, I don't
The
think
story had me kind of interested with his uncle.
yeah, I don't know, man. I just could not do it. Plus, everybody looked the same, so I'm like, I can't really develop a relationship. I can't really develop a relationship with. Is that racist?
I was gonna try and look past that, but now that you threw the elephant in the room,
I didn't mean to do it that way.
I
That's why I was like, wait a minute. Like, I saw you
Yeah.
kind of looking. I'm like,
looked away from you because I was like, I'm just don't say it, don't be
yeah, 'cause
like,
I didn't
hey.
even mean it in that fashion. Like, it was just.
they. I'm not laughing because of what you said. I'm laughing because
That's the first thing he says.
because that's what graduate puts.
That's the first thing he
Like-
says all night that I've noticed.
He-
And that's the first thing.
Give that man. Yeah. Anyway,
got my respect. He's
gang,
got-
gang.
GG's. He's got. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what, X?
You got the perfect timing for that.
You know what? He always does.
Yo,
That's why I fucks with. That's why I fucks with him, bro. Like,
that message is just gold.
Cause I'm thinking like, yeah, there's no one else here, like whatever, and then like I see that like this, and it's like I see the name, I'm like, this mother, father, sister, Mary and Joseph, man.
Oh my God, that was perfect timing.
Yeah. Unbelievable. You know what, X? My respects to you.
Oh my God.
But fuck you. Seriously. He missed so much, but then again, he didn't miss much at all.
Yeah, but I heard for like Ghost of Tsushima's directors, it's like a whole new island is gonna be added.
Man, the rest of the cut, nigga, that's DLC.
For real.
Like, who just
That's
put it on
what I
DLC?
thought.
Don't resell the game at full price and just give us another island. That's DLC or a fucking sequel.
I'm
Like,
sorry, but that's exactly how I felt though with Miles, with the whole Spider-Man game.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt too. I'm like, this is.
That's why when I saw that you had to pay $50 for that, I was like, what? I was like, I'm not paying a whole nother game. Like, now I kind of get it though. Like, it is like the side missions and stuff like that. Could they fit all that actually onto the same game?
No.
Like, especially all the DLCs from the original Spider-Man game?
No. I mean, actually, with
I
the
don't know
way
how much they
technology
hold.
is now,
Yeah.
I don't see why not. To be honest with you,
I don't know
Because
how
you
much
have,
the
but
Blu-rays
like
can
how
take.
many, but like how many games that you know, like you'll buy a trilogy of, and it still have all the downloadable content with it nowadays. Borderlands.
The Naruto Ultimate Edition that I have is literally 3 games with all their DLCs included with it.
How do I not have an avatar yet? Kev!
I don't know, Kev.
Well, I don't know how to sign you up for one, but...
Kev's the juggernaut right now.
Oh, wow. You know what? Good enough. Close enough.
I'm the juggernaut.
Oh, my God. Fucking X-Men 3. Jesus Christ. What a disaster that was.
Now it popped in.
The moment he says something, right?
I was
Perfect.
actually going to add Naruto avatar characters, and guess what stopped me?
What?
It was only Kakashi, Naruto, Choji, Sakura, and Sasuke. And then the other, and Gaara. And then 3 characters that are nobody. They're called Ninja 1, Ninja 2, and Ninja 3. I was like, you could have made 3 other characters with that. Like, you could have made Akiba, the worst X-Men 3, or Spider. Oh, Graduate, yo. Thank God you're in this, yo. You just made some good ass.
Yeah, spoilers, yeah. I was like thinking, I'm like, bro, like I hope he doesn't say like
No.
character haven't met yet.
No.
but, okay,
That's why I knew that I wasn't going to.
Yeah. Kev, I already told him like at what point because we talked about Naruto
Yeah.
for a while.
But I do want to touch on Xavier's topic here. Worst one, X-Men 3 or Spider-Man 3?
I would have to say Spider-Man 3 only because at least I can get through X-Men 3. I can't get through Spider-Man 3. You know, you got Topher Grace as Eddie Brock and the whole Venom. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I cannot do it.
I can see that.
I just, the whole emo Peter Parker thing is one thing. Like, I can take it, but I cannot see Topher Grace as Venom. I'm not going to be intimidated by someone who was on that 70s show. I'm sorry. No.
I saw him more as a Carnage. Like,
okay.
not
That would work
Venom.
more so than Venom, definitely. I could see that 100%. But that just wasn't it. Like,
his look-wise, I saw more Carnage. Like, the way that his hairstyle was and everything.
and
I
the
was
fact
like,
that even the Venom thing itself, because Venom he's big as shit. Like, he's a hulking thing. Like, that wasn't Venom. That was Spider-Man in black.
I never saw X-Men 3 because of the fact. Actually, here's an interesting fact that you're gonna. Of course, I'm gonna mention this, and you're gonna be like, of course, he's talking about this. So, the main actor from Metal Gear Solid is David Hayter.
Okay.
David Hayter wrote the story for the first 2 X-Men movies.
Right.
And then apparently, this is what my brother had told me. The whole, you know how X-Men 3 is about like the Phoenix?
Yeah.
Apparently,
That
that was not David Hayter's plan. David Hayter's plan was like for like the 4th or 5th movie to bring in the Phoenix. But like 20th Century Fox, or I think it was Stan Lee, was like, no, like I want the Phoenix introduced like now. And he was like, so he left the project and another writer came in to write X-Men 3. So I never saw X-Men 3 because I was like, oh, well, you got a different writer. This movie's obviously not going to click the same way that the other ones did.
Did you see Apocalypse? X-Men Apocalypse?
No. I'm not very big into the X-Men movies. I loved First Class.
So, yeah, First Class.
That was what got me back into X-Men, where I was like, oh,
First
okay.
Class, Days of Future Past?
I saw bits and pieces of Days of Future Past.
How'd you like it?
From what I saw, I liked it. I think it's kind of funny that Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones is in it. But.
Yeah, which is, those two are amazing in my eyes. But I wanted to like X-Men Apocalypse so much, especially since I'm a big fan of, I'm so mad that I forgot his name, but the one who actually plays Apocalypse, he was in the movie Driver.
You literally have a phone, you could Google.
I know, but it's like, I don't really like to be on my phone as I'm doing this because, I'm really bad at multitasking and talking at the same time. Plus, it's taking a little bit of time for it to load.
Oh, you didn't know that about the Hater? Yeah, if you look up actually Xavier David Hayter, I never knew that he actually wrote for films as well. There's actually a Wolf movie that I had recently saw with my girlfriend, and what made us like the movie was the wolves were not special effects. They were actual people in like costumes, and it looked real good. And then when the movie ended, it said I think it said written and directed or just written by, and then it said David Hayter, and I was like, that's not the same David Hayter, is it? And when I looked it up, it was him, and I was like, oh my god, he really is he's a decent writer. It sucks about the whole thing with him and Hideo Kojima,
Oscar Isaac.
Can I see a picture of him?
He's the third one in line there.
Oh, that's who does it. How did he do as Apocalypse?
I mean,
that did not sound.
No, because this is it could have been better.
Really?
Oh, thank you, Kev. He sent me the picture of the because I like his Rubik's Cube better than I like mine. It's much better to twist.
Yeah.
I already told him about the timing of everything now. I timed myself today. But Oscar Isaac. Yeah, ever since I saw Driver with him and Ryan Gosling, I was like, oh, okay, I fucks with Oscar Isaac, and I saw him, when he was cast as Apocalypse. I'm like, okay, odd, but you know what? I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And that's a big fucking deal. It's Apocalypse, dude.
X-Men Legends. I remember too. The whole story. That is the
end game.
Yeah, he's pretty much their Thanos.
And yeah, exactly. And even watching X-Men Evolution, growing up, I got up to that point where he was about. I think it's Apocalypse Part 1. That's where I stopped watching it because they just stopped showing it. But then, I got Disney Plus again through, one of my supporters. I started watching Evolution again until they changed your password. Now I can't get back into Disney Plus. But
I still have to watch Loki.
I'm really not too high on those shows, man. I just can't. I don't know.
I asked somebody about it that was an MCU fan, and I'm like, yo, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was like, are they worth watching? And they were like, are you a fan of the movies? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, there's little winks to the movies, but you're not missing anything. It's not something where you're gonna watch the next Marvel movie that comes out and just be like, wait, what has been going on?
That's how I felt when I walked into the first Avengers movie, because I've only seen Hulk.
You didn't see the first Iron Man? No,
I saw the first Iron Man. No, I
fell asleep. Yeah.
So I never actually saw Iron Man from start to finish, even in the theater when I saw it, and even at home when I watched it on DVD. I always fall asleep at the same part and wake up around the same part. So I've never actually seen Iron Man from beginning to end. But I liked the 95% of it that I saw.
That game in VR is fun.
I do recall you telling me that.
Yes.
But anyway, so X-Men Apocalypse. I mean, he was very brooding, I don't want to say he was intimidating, but he did what he could with the script. It's just that the movie wasn't written very well, and it made me feel nothing.
Really?
It's on the same plane as Suicide Squad. It's a movie that I really wish I could like. I gave multiple chances. It's a superhero. I love superheroes. Superheroes is my shit. I want to walk out of a Spider-Man movie wishing that I had the ability to fucking fling webs from my fucking wrists And, save a redhead bitch.
To this day, I every time I get bit by a bug, I'm always
Yeah.
like, still nothing.
Exactly. So when I'm watching Suicide Squad or I'm watching X-Men Apocalypse, I want to feel some shit. And I felt nothing. And I'm like, fuck. So it's not a matter. So watching a movie, to me, watching a movie and not feeling anything about it is worse than me watching a movie and not liking it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I saw Spider-Man 3. I don't even think I can put Spider-Man 3 in.
Yeah.
Because all I think about is that scene, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna cringe, and I'm gonna be like, nope, next movie.
And like that movie isn't like it's a pretty decent runtime, so it's like you gotta commit to it.
Yeah.
And it is so messy and jumbled, and oh my god,
we went into that conversation already.
Spider-Man sequels just do not work.
That's why I'm nervous about what's it called with Tom Holland.
Yeah, I mean,
because Sony always drops the ball on the third one.
They do.
They try and give him too many villains, and then you're just like, dude, what is good?
Yeah.
Who is our main guy and why? And let's keep this.
And like even to begin with, like the Spider-Man movies, I'm not too high on them. I don't want to say I'm not too high on them. I like them a lot. I do, but I'm just like, okay, because you're like, meh, it's whatever.
Honestly, that's how I felt with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
When Tom Holland joined the MCU, I was so happy to see him in Captain America.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Homecoming, I left the theaters like people were like, "Yeah, that was a good one," and I was just like, "Where's my Spider-Man? Like,
yeah,
where's my?"
There was something missing.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
yeah,
there was something missing there, but like I don't hate it. Will I watch the movies again? Yes, but it's like I'm not gonna go out of my way because like I know I'm gonna feel. I'm like, all right, cool, decent, good job. You didn't fuck it up, so I'm happy about that. But I am very interested to see what they're going to be doing with Spider-Man No Way Home now that they have Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro.
Yeah. Alonzo
something.
Yeah.
Coming back as Doc Ock. So it's like, and
Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield are not. It's already been confirmed.
Oh, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield aren't.
Yeah, it's been confirmed. One of them leaked it out that they're not. They have nothing to do with the movie.
Unless it's a swerve.
Maybe it could be
because you know how Disney is.
Yeah, they like to keep things close to the chest.
Very close to the chest. I mean, Tom Holland still doesn't get the scripts in full till he's
he can't. Do you know?
Because he can't stop spoiling shit.
Oh, no, like
I love watching.
Did you see the one about when they gave him a place to stay at while they were filming the first Spider-Man movie?
No.
He took a photo of him, like I think it's like him in the backyard or in the front of the house. And the address is literally readable in the photo. They had to move him because people they were like, oh my God, like I know where that place is. Like, let's go there. And they had to move him because they were like, yo, like people, like they know where you're at now. Like we need you out of there because you're about to get fans.
Like he is such.
He's young. He doesn't know.
But it's like, yeah, he's young. But you know what? You know that he's enjoying life.
Oh, he has to be.
Like.
He's his favorite hero.
Zendaya.
Yo, I was happy.
Yeah.
I saw it on the. You know how like if you have it on Xfinity, like if you don't touch it, it does the screen saves.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it. It said Zendaya and Tom Holland confirmed, and I read it and I was like, my man.
I saw it on Snapchat. Like, oh, they were seen kissing and all that. I'm like, nice.
We've known about it for years, guys.
Right? It's like I am so.
There's no relationship between us. There's nothing.
Oh, we lost power at the house. Oh, brother.
Oh man, that kind of has
storm
me worried.
really. Yeah, right. That storm really must be causing some havoc now. I'm actually kind of scared to go out. Can I?
You're not gonna hear anything.
Yeah, definitely not.
Nah.
That's so. It's back. No cable. What the? Mom, why are you? Like, oh, it's back. No cable. Yes, because you just lost the power. So hello. Things need time to boot up. Like. Jesus Christ, old people, I can't do this.
That's like I think it was Saturday. The power went out, and my girlfriend went to try and turn. The power comes back on. My girl tries to use the washer machine, and she's tapping in it, and she's like, "It won't turn on. It won't turn on. It's broken. It's broken." She taps it one more time and walks away, and it lights up, and she's like, "Ma, it's broken." And I was like, "No, it lit up again. You're good. You're good." She's like,
Time.
"Oh, I didn't know."
Like, you literally have to give it time. That's all it takes.
Patience. My girl does not have patience.
Yeah.
She does not.
You know what the worst part about losing power for me is? Resetting my clock.
I enjoy actually losing power.
Fucking, You know what? No, fuck that. Because it's hot outside. I'm trying to have that AC.
No,
pumping.
I enjoy it because like I play Vita, the PlayStation Vita.
Oh, okay.
That's how I platinum Sly Cooper was when that big ass storm hit.
Sandy?
No.
Wilma.
Recently, last year.
Oh.
That,
COVID.
No. It was like we lost power here for like 4 days.
Really?
Yeah. My girl, I went to my girl's house because she had power, so I would go there and like charge my phone and stuff like that, and then I would come back here because we had no power for like 3 or 4 days.
That sucks.
And all I had was like my Vita, so that's how I platinum Sly Cooper. Was I just got so I fell so in love with it. Yo, graduate, I have a question if you're in here, by the way. Also, Xavier, Persona 4. Have you played that game? And if you have, does it get good? Because I've been playing for 3 hours, and so far that game has been nothing but talking nonstop. I need story. I need action. I need something.
I started playing Persona 5.
I heard that one's good. I heard that one. It starts off boring, but it picks up, and I just want to know if 4 is the same thing.
That's the thunder.
Yo, that was thunder.
He said Persona 4. And
Persona 4 or 5.
So what 5 is...
My question's 4.
But with me, I feel the same exact way. But the thing is, I keep playing up to a certain point, and then I'm thinking I'm saving the game. But when I boot it back up, it starts me right back at the beginning, and I have to go through that whole shit all over again.
Really?
So I'm like, oh, yeah, and I've tried this 3 or 4 times. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Uninstall.
Yeah, Xavier's the one who got me into wanting to try Persona. He's the one who told me that 5. He's like, if you ever try it, it's going to start off boring.
Yes.
He's like, but it picks up and gets real good.
That's what I heard.
So I saw that the Vita had Persona 4, and it got good-ass ratings, like 5 stars. So I was like, all right. And it had like 25,000 purchases, and it still had 5 stars. So I was like, all right, I'm definitely going to give this a try. But it's been nonstop. Like, it just feels like you're watching an anime. Yeah. And you're just like...
Yeah.
Wait.
Actually, yeah, I never played 4. I love 5, but it starts very slow. I'm currently playing 5.
Strikers right now.
Just went back and watched your cube, and you said you couldn't teach it when I told you to teach Brian. You were talking it almost perfectly. I know, but it's like... The thing is, I don't have patience to teach people. Because I know how annoying I am as a student. And I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. Like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. I'm sorry. That's why I told Brian to not shadow me. I said that. I said, listen, if you want to shadow anyone, shadow Kevin or shadow Karen. Don't shadow me because you're not going to learn a thing.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I can point them in the right direction, do this, that, and third. Yeah. But it's like, when it comes to like the intricacies, don't come to me for that because there's a running joke here, but it's kind of true. I still don't have any idea what I'm doing at work, but I just make it through every time.
Yeah, that's pretty much me at work.
Yeah, right.
They'll be like, yeah, we need you to run this pipe here to here. And I'm just like,
I guess.
One time I was brazing, and the job manager came up to me. He's like, do you know what the fuck you're doing? And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Meanwhile, I have a torch and a, like, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And he was like, good, let's keep it that way. And I was just like,
okay.
Like, all right, man.
All right. If you say so. If this building collapse, you know who to blame.
But yeah, I just really wanted to know because right now my Vita games are pissing me off. Hotline Miami is so fun, but it's so hard, the level that I'm at right now. Because now it's like, dogs are trying to kill me. People, there's like walls that you think it's a wall, but it's glass. And they can shoot you through the glass. So like, it's crazy the level that I'm at. So I took a break from that because I'm not trying to break my Vita. Mm-hmm. And then Uncharted, Uncharted is all right. I still haven't beat Uncharted, but I don't know why. It's like the story progression just doesn't feel the same as it is on the the platforms. It just kind of feels like it's like that story that they kind of threw. Like if you ever play like God of War: Chains of Olympus. No. Yeah, God of War Chains.
It's kind of like it. Yeah, I get it though.
Chains of Olympus, like I don't think they don't even talk about it in any other ones. Yo, the music is so good. The music is so good that the game, when you start Hotline Miami up, it tells you, it recommends please put headphones on because the music is really good. Wow. I put these on and literally like I'll play and I'll be like, oh shit.
It's like I want to shoot up a school.
It's like I'm
about to Columbine this whole shit right now.
I'm gonna pretend like you did not just say that. It pretty much is though in Hotline Miami because you go in guns blazing or you go in with a melee weapon, which I always try and go a melee weapon because guns, they'll hear it and then they'll all just come towards you. Yeah. And your gun only has a certain amount of ammo.
I did one cube video 12 years ago under a very weird name, so not many people could find it.
What was it? The Cube Master?
Right. Cube Master 69.
No, it's Cube Master, but with a K for Kevin. No, Kakashi taught me the cube with a K.
Kakashi taught me the cube with a K?
Yeah, Efren is frozen, but Rashawn isn't looking.
Look, but Rashawn isn't.
Oh, I am frozen. Holy shit.
Was it
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. That is so... Well...
This is so weird.
So, if you want to see it, 9 dragons, Rubik... Oh, my God.
All right, hold on. I got to try and...
Let me see something here.
Change this.
See, my connection isn't the greatest down here. Oh, wow, he is frozen. Wow.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
I'm trying to change it so it thinks that I'm trying to use something else, which is about to do that. And then I'll click here. And then I'll do this.
9 dragons.
And I should be back now. And I'm back. Yo, Xavier, thank you so much. You know I always appreciate it when you let me know if anything's going on. Thank you.
I found it.
9 dragons.
I found it.
Oh, I wish we can get YouTube up on this. Wait.
We have it up on this.
I was going to say what I could do is... I think PS5 has YouTube.
Just add the fucking...
What do you mean?
Display capture source on Streamlabs.
All right, so go here. All right, hit that.
Yes.
And then...
Display capture. There you go.
Primary monitor. Word. And
Yeah.
then what should I have this just be called? 'Cause we don't have anything else called that, right?
We can call it display capture.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't know if there was
that'll
anything.
be it.
If we had it under any other
and
name.
now it's going to show...
All right, but hold on.
everything.
I'm going to try and...
Yeah. There you go. Now the thing is, let us know if the audio
It's going to
from the music
Yeah.
is going to be overlapping itself. That's what we need to know.
Also, what is this right here? This is the alert box is over here, which I'm going to actually put... Wait, what am I...
What are you doing?
Hold on. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, my bad.
Trying to put this...
Oh my God, Kev! Oh my God, this does look like a.
Okay,
you,
there you
oh
go.
my God.
Okay, that's our alert box, and then the chat box I'm
There
gonna
you go.
put right over there, and then that's there. Well, that can go there. Okay, and then yep, that's that. All right, and then what do I do? Just go
Go to YouTube.
to YouTube.
Yep. And then
Should I just open up a new page so that way, and then I'll just pause this? That way we can
Yeah,
put the music on when we're done.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
and then actually make this smaller just to make sure, so we can see both sides and make sure it's up the way it's supposed to be up. Oh yes, I see it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right,
Oh
we're
my
on
God.
YouTube.
It's gonna be 9 dragons RUBX.
Okay. Once it loads.
Oh my God, Kevin, why did you do this? God.
Why is my like up? No, there we go. Super slow. Do you think it's the storm that's doing that?
Either that or your laptop is just running too many things at once.
9 Dragon RX
Oh, look,
RU.
oh, hey, I'm recommended down there. That's so weird.
What is it? 9 Dragon
RUBX.
RUBX. Oh, I did it
Yeah,
as 2 U's, but
yeah.
whatever.
We'll see what pops up.
Should definitely pop up.
It didn't pop up.
Nope.
So, yeah, you got to spell it. Well, it's 9 dragons.
Oh.
And that's why nobody found it, man. Your SEO sucks. I bet he's got no tags in here. He didn't really care about SEO back then. Come on. Search engine optimization, sir.
How many years ago was this?
12.
can't really.
It's the second video.
Right here, 146 views.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna pull up Twitch on my phone.
Just to make sure that everything's
Yeah.
okay.
Kind of like monitor everything the best way I can.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev.
All right, here we go.
Oh, brother. This is why some streamers have the 2 monitors so they can see that and still see the chat.
Which my laptop, I mean the iPad is what's holding up my camera. It was the only thing that
I
that
see
fit.
that now. Wow. It's still loading. Fuck. On my phone, the Twitch. Shit.
Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah, I'll pause it
Pause it.
and just let it load.
Yo, you heard that thunder again?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's what's making
Everything.
really slow right now.
There we go. It's starting to. Let's see. Yeah, see, we got your videolytics up here. Yeah, we're exposing you right now and your shitty SEO. Look at that. 0 out of 20 creator suggested tags. No rank tags because you don't have any in there. 100. Let's see. You have nothing in your description. Kevin, what the fuck? Kevin, we need to work on your SEO, like I said. Oh my god.
You see this?
Yeah.
All right, it's starting to load now though. It's actually moving.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to load the stream on my phone, and Twitch is just not working at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it's got to be the storm.
I took myself off the Wi-Fi, and it's still not working. Well, I know my connection isn't the greatest down here.
Yeah, mine is working right now.
Wow, damn AT&T, that's crazy.
So this is what it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're
So
up
that
right
way-
now.
all right,
That's what it looks like. Final.
All right, cool. All right.
All right, we can.
Yeah, you can actually expand it.
Yep, full screen that. All right, Kev. Here's some moments of fame.
Right.
If this actually does the full screen now.
Right, because now we gotta wait for it to actually.
It's like acting like it does. Oh, there we go. Okay.
This is like Chinese water torture for him, I bet. He's like, what the fuck? Come on. Oh, Gav, what is that headset? This is such 12 years ago. This is what? 2009? 2008, 2009?
The video is only 151 long, meaning it has to be done before that, even 12 years ago.
Oh my god.
All right.
Would you film this on a potato? No, he filmed it on his fucking.
Look at him go.
He's trying to like twist it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's a fucking phenom. Yep, now he's working on the second row. Look at the concentration, bro.
For real. He's not even talking. I don't even know why you have a headset on. You're not
I
even
don't know why.
talking.
But then he'll say something when it's done.
He's got Seal playing in his headset.
You saw this? He's like, oh, fuck. He's into this, like, I can't. Oh, my God, bro.
Does Kevin know, like, the hand movements?
Of the, I don't know, actually.
Because the way he's, like, using that Rubik's Cube, I feel like he would do, like, the hand movements from Naruto, like, real quickly.
Oh, my God. This is actually... Oh, it looks like did he fuck up somewhere?
I don't know.
Actually, I think he.
I think he's like redoing steps
I
now.
saw him like shake his head, like he was like kind of frustrated. I think he fucked up a step because now his second row is undone.
Oh, he recorded it on a laptop. The
Okay.
what? Oh, Jutsu no.
Or
Cube getting stuck.
Oh, he finished it. Oh, the cube got stuck. Okay, see, because he doesn't even say anything.
He's not like, thanks for watching.
Right? Like and subscribe. That is the greatest thing. I'm so glad that this happened.
Oh, now that we're doing this.
Oh God. What are you doing?
Where's the Halloween trailer?
Oh, okay.
Since I haven't seen it yet.
You got a Halloween.
Hopefully this doesn't take forever to load. Okay, that's you just chilling like that. I was like, yo.
Oh, you thought I was like frozen?
Yeah. All right, what's this new one called?
Halloween Kills. Oh, brother.
Halloween Kills is the name of it?
Yeah. Halloween Kills. You can look up Halloween Kills trailer if you want.
Like that. Halloween Kills.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That is.
And then the next one after that's called Halloween Ends. Yeah.
All right, so they got
go.
the official trailer. Yeah, we'll just go to the official because it's Universal that released that.
Yeah, actually, the second one's the one I watched.
How did you feel about that?
You'll see.
Okay.
I'm just like, it's different.
Let me see if I can.
There we go. Yeah. So just get a computer with a little bit more processing power, and we will be.
Oh yeah, definitely, Kevin. If I ever want to learn the Rubik's Cube, I would definitely ask Rashawn. But he sucks as a teacher.
Yes, exactly.
He told me multiple times.
That's right. Yeah. Don't. I just don't give myself enough credit, though. Honestly, when it comes to the shit that I helped you with initially, with like YouTube and stuff, like the editing, all that shit, I feel like I did pretty good. I guess I just don't. I just don't give myself credit that I deserve.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, but it's gonna buffer like a bitch, though.
Yeah, it looks like it. Let me pause it.
Yeah,
I got really
so there
excited.
were definite like I'm not like I don't know. I'm not really too excited. I'm gonna see it anyway because I love the franchise and I love Michael Myers and I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I always have.
Yeah.
But I'm just not really sold on it.
Really?
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. Very tough, actually.
He says with the whole teaching thing, they did an amazing job for explaining it last time. I'm guessing he's talking about what your steps were that you did.
Yeah, but when it comes to understanding the placement of like certain colors, like that was very hard for it to grasp. Was the line, because that first step, like you said, it's all you to get that, to get the first cross done.
Yeah, and
it was conceptualizing. Oh, okay, so I have to line this middle here with this middle, and then I got to do that. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But now, I could just do it like no tomorrow. I literally unlocked my GameCube sharding gun when it comes to that. But now it's all about speed now and just getting that.
Yeah.
I'm aiming to, because I mean, if I'm really, really, really into it, I feel like I think I hit 2 minutes and 10 seconds the second time around today. If I'm like really in it and focusing, I'm hoping to hit less than a minute. Like, that's my goal, to at least hit less than a minute.
Should try and do it then on the podcast. Like, bring it over and then try and see how fast you can do it.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin, I think his record's like 32 seconds.
Ew, like 32 seconds?
I remember timing him. It was very short.
With short. What? Like a
regular Rubik's Cube.
What's the regular?
The 3x3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3x3 is the one that everyone knows about.
Okay.
But obviously there's more.
Yeah, because I remember you saying a 4x4.
That's what Kevin was using.
Working.
That's the one that he was using against me when I was using my 3x3 to see how far he could get. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that 4x4.
What's like the biggest one that there is?
I have no idea. No idea. Maybe like I know there's a 9x9, I think.
He says 43.
43 seconds. Okay.
43. Oh, 43 seconds was the fastest.
That's what it is, yeah.
Wow. You need to get yourself a go, mate. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. That's really awesome, actually. I wish I could do the Rubik's Cube in 43 seconds.
I can teach you.
Yeah.
But it's like, but I'm not going.
I know.
Because I can't. Because I don't know how to teach you.
Should we just start this and then see if maybe...
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. You may want to... There we go.
You hear that?
Yeah. That I'm just not sold on.
My grandmother was right. The boogeyman was real.
It's over.
We can't hurt anyone ever again.
Which is bullshit.
No one told you.
Told me what?
Somebody in there?
Michael Myers is alive.
Stop! You had a knife in your stomach.
You and Allison should not have to keep running. Evil dies tonight.
I'm not just gonna sit and watch another innocent person die.
If you track Michael's victims, that's a straight line.
Halloween
to
3.
Michael's childhood home. What do we do?
We fight.
Let's hunt him down.
Michael Myers is flesh and blood. But a man couldn't have survived that fire. The more he kills, the more he transcends.
Run! Go now!
He's the essence of evil.
Do it!
You won't.
You want your mask? Come and get it!
I'm coming for you, Michael.
So how do you feel? That's a lot to take in,
I feel like that was the movie.
right? Exactly.
Like, damn.
I told you, right? It's like the Infinity War. It's like, okay, you got to get to this point to this point, and now we got to go here.
I literally just feel like that was the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Evil dies tonight. Until we need to get that third sequel, though. We need to make it a trilogy. So it dies tonight, but later next year when they release a new movie. You turn the volume down for the music?
oh, it's already set that way.
Okay, cool. So
Oh, now I can do display. Where's display at?
display capture.
Yeah. Hit that like that.
There we go.
Then it's off.
So yeah, so that was that. Are you excited?
No.
You know- exactly. I'm like,
It
you know
looks
what?
interesting.
It does. It's like, okay, I can fucks with it to a certain extent because
They're making it very ruthless now.
yeah, that's not what it was about though. Like when okay, I get it. Like, well, no, because the overall vision was misconstrued because there was what I think 3 people that died in the first one, if I'm not mistaken. I know Annie died, the boyfriend died, Alice died. I think the guy that he got the jump shit from. Either way,
Yeah.
not a lot of people died. If you can count on one hand the amount of victims in the first movie. It wasn't about a body count. It was just about the essence of evil because he hunted. He just happened to key in on Jamie Lee Curtis back then, and that was that. He was just pure evil, just doing evil shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. So, like, even in the second one, it's like they're up in the body count a little bit. They got a little more sinister, you know, in the hospital. And as things went on, it just got more bloody, and more gruesome. And then that's why I kind of like Halloween H2O because it sort of it didn't go so bloody. Like it was as close to the original as possible in terms of overall tone and point of it.
Yeah.
So with this, it's like I like the fact that, you know, I don't know. I'm still torn because it's like I appreciate what they did with Halloween. Like when it comes to this, Michael Myers, James Jude Courtney's Michael Myers, when it comes to character progression, aging, and all that stuff, like it makes sense. You can tell that this is the Michael Myers from all those years ago. That one night he still had the battle damage from the eye, and then, you know, the stab wound in the neck from the hanger or whatever. But like when he's slaughtering a bunch of firemen with axes and chainsaws, when you see him go after the one, why isn't that chainsaw already started? Why are you like why? No, that's not how this happens. That's not Michael Myers. That's not the essence of his evil.
Yeah.
You know, he's not about the body count. He's just about just doing bad shit on the low. Like he's closer to Jason Voorhees than he is to Michael Myers. That's how I see this.
Yeah,
that's a Jason thing there.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that.
Now,
like,
when it comes to him being hunted down by the town, now that's the part that intrigues me the most, at least, because that's the first time. Because usually it's like. It's weird. Like Jamie Lee Curtis is always the one, like, in every sequel, like, she's the one who want to hunt him down instead because she knows. So it's kind of funny that
this time it's like the town.
Yeah, now it's the town, because finally the town, because like that was my biggest gripe. It's like, bro, like this man has been terrorizing this one town
for how many movies?
And yet you can't, like, that's why I hated Halloween 5 so much, because Halloween 4. The entire police force was like completely just wiped out, and then a year later, you didn't recover the body after you shot him down the well and threw dynamite down there. And then Sheriff Brackett, he's like, I'm not gonna believe this, blah blah blah. It's like, bro, like your entire force was slaughtered last year. The same man who was like shot 6 times that one night, fell off a balcony, burned in the fucking hospital, came out of a 10-year coma to come after you, slaughtered your entire police force, and now you're like. Every time Jamie goes crazy, I'm not going to call the fucking National Guard. Nah, bro, like, you kind of should. Like, stop being so lackadaisical.
Yeah.
Like, the town doesn't feel the effects of it. And that's the only good thing about Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. Obviously, 2, there's a lot of issues.
I loved his first.
But the effect that it had on the characters was very real and very relevant when it came to the PTSD. So I fucks with that.
Yeah.
It was a domino effect that affected them for a very long time. It was just a year. So like, that's what the new Halloween reboot,
with
sequel.
This whole Jamie Lee Curtis coming back.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bit over the top, after 40 years, but I understand, you were randomly just targeted. Brother and family shit out the way. You were randomly targeted, so I can understand why you feel that way. But it's like having him that's not Michael.
I don't like how much they showed.
Yeah.
Like the light bulb going through that girl's neck.
Yeah.
You could have saved that.
You could.
And people would have been like, oh my God. Like,
save it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now that scene's going to happen. You just like, saw that.
Right. And the one thing that like got me when I first saw it, it was a black woman and a white husband. I was like, go get you some, bruh. I was like, he like dark chocolate. I fucks with that couple. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's excellence right there. Nah, but yeah, like just seeing stuff like that, I'm like, no. I mean, I like the fact that now the town reacts accordingly.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, technically it's the same night. So that's ideal.
I wasn't a fan with the last movie, that whole safe house.
How that ended, I mean,
that shit, it went too far for me. When that happened, I was like, wait, what?
She made his entire house to be burned down?
Yeah, this whole house is made for this guy. Like,
did she have a timeshare?
What do you do for a living again?
Right? Like, we don't know. Where is your husband? Like, what?
Because
like,
you need hella money to make those traps and shit like that in your house. Yeah, I would like the house to be built this way, but I want a secret door that gets me out this way, and I want the floor to kind of just drop.
Yeah.
Ma'am, that's going to be like hundreds of dollars, and that's not even...
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and then how are you even going to get permits to get this done without the township being like, ma'am, are you planning on becoming a serial killer?
Right.
No, believe it or not, it's actually just stop a serial killer.
Right. In case he happens to find me again. But I like the fact that, like, now they're going to reintroduce the Myers house. Because he said that his line of victims leads directly to his old home. So I was like, nice. But I don't like the fact that they took the mask off, though.
Yeah, that kind of has me like, I don't like that.
And it's like, I didn't like in the movie that you did see too much of him without the mask on. Like, even like, you saw it, right? No.
What?
Halloween 2018? You saw it, right?
I saw it once. Now, I was at my sister's house in Vegas, and she was like, yo, do you like the Halloween movies? And I was like, why? And she was like, we got the new one. We haven't watched it yet. And I was like, yo, let's watch it.
I remember you texted me about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like they showed way too much going on without his mask on, and that's how you humanize a character.
Exactly.
Stop humanizing him. I mean, granted, she did mention, the more he kills, the more he transcends. Whatever. Fine, I'll take it. He's evil. Got it. But the way it's being done...
It's like they're going to finally show you what he looks like behind that mask, which which that's always been the fear of who is the man behind the mask.
Exactly. So when you saw like in the original when the mask was taken off near the end and you know he looked like a young kid, it's like, oh shit, that's right, like he's not a grown-ass man, like he's like a teenager or early 20s maybe. I don't know how long the time jump was, I don't remember, but like still it's like, oh my god, like fuck, that's what's so crazy about it.
Yeah,
you know, like don't, once you humanize something, that's when you take the mystique out of it, and that's why he wore the mask. It's a blank face.
That's why I love V for Vendetta, is that they never show what V really looked like, even though it would just be a burnt face.
Yeah.
But you have no idea what he looked like before the whole incident, and they never let you know that.
Yeah, and no matter how much you may want to see it, it'll kill a lot of mystique anyway.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of scenes where like you'll see from the back of his head, and then like then the next scene will be him grabbing the mask, and then like they'll show like the mask going over, but you don't see the face because it's just like they like that. And then I love that part in the movie.
It's kind of like seeing Kakashi's face, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, have you?
No,
you didn't see the. There's a filler episode.
There was he mentioned. Well, yeah, okay. So that episode started.
So stupid, that filler episode.
Yeah, he told me. He said, "Listen, you don't miss anything, and you don't even see the face anyway. So it doesn't matter."
It's a whole fucking episode about them talking about moments that they almost saw.
Yeah.
Like I think Naruto talks about like how he almost saw at like eating ramen, and then like he turned over, and then when he looked back, Kakashi was already like putting his mask back on and was like, well, that was delicious. And I was like, this is an episode? I don't give a damn what Kakashi's face looks like. Like he's a badass character.
Yeah, that he is. But I mean, I love the fact like how he like he got sunned so quickly by Itachi, and then when they went to when Sasori. Was it Sasori?
Sasori's the one that goes against Sakura.
So when his grandmother, Sasori's grandma from the Sand Village,
who helps out Sakura,
and she saw fucking Kakashi thinking that he was like the White Wolf or some shit, the White Wolf of the Leaf, like how she was ready to put him on a T-shirt. I'm like, yo, Kakashi.
Kakashi's story's sad though.
I'm trying to figure out how he got that Sharingan, but obviously I gotta wait until to find out.
Oh,
because he shouldn't have.
Well,
that.
yeah, you that story you're gonna find out. There's something that towards the ending of the series, honestly, makes no sense to me. Kakashi gets it, and I don't understand. Like, I've seen other people they'll like talk about it, and they're like, it makes no fucking sense how Kakashi gets it. Like, it would take you so long. And like apparently, boom, something happens with Kakashi, and then you're just like, wait. So I'm just supposed to believe that this guy now all of a sudden like
can
something
do that.
That
was like something that's exclusive to the Uchiha clan.
Well, I'm not saying that it's oh, you're talking about the eye.
I'm talking about the eye. Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm talking about something different.
Oh,
the eye. You will find out the story on how he got the eye.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
that it plays a big
story
storyline later on. But I'm talking about like after there's an ability that Kakashi does that you literally like. I remember when I was watching it and all of a sudden it happened and I was just like, is anybody like, am I gonna get like Sakura gonna pop up and tell me like, hey guys, like, oh, I can't believe this just happened because blah blah blah, and then kind of show me the diagram, and then I'll be like, oh well, now I believe you.
Plot armor.
Yeah, like give me that, but they don't do anything really with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got a lot more episodes to go. About 450 some odd, possibly.
It's a good show though. I'm kind of glad that you really started that, and we like I do like that every time we always look for a topic to talk about. It becomes Naruto because I remember when I got into it, like I had nobody that really talked like that liked it, and then I met who the fuck was it that I was like, hey man, like, so I started watching Naruto, and they were like, yo, come here. And I was like, what? And they're like, oh, it's such a great show. And I was like, oh, I know it's a great show. I just I have nobody to talk to about it. Nobody knows who Kakashi is. So or like Sasuke, if I'm like, yo, did you see the way Sasuke do that? Like, what? And they'd be like, who the fuck is Sasuke?
Who the fuck is Sasuke?
Yeah. I tried to get my girl into Naruto.
No.
And then her sister now is trying to get her back into it because her sister's like, it actually gets really good.
Yeah.
And she's like, I just can't do it. And I was like, babe, I'm telling you, if you can just get past this whole little brat talking about how he lost his father in the sea.
Yeah.
And then you finally meet like Zabuza and Haku. Oh, that battle is dope. Like you'll after that, and then after that it just
And
goes.
she will instantly fall in love with Jiraiya.
You won't stop. Like you won't
Yeah.
stop. Like after that, then it becomes what the after Zabuza and Haku, it becomes
Shit.
the
That's a callback.
the forest
Oh yeah, with
with
Orochimaru.
Orochimaru and with Sasuke breaking that dude's arms.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
when he
Like I
got
was
hit,
like, trust me, babe. Like once you get past this and you meet Zabuza, after that you hit like no lie, boom boom, straight action after that, and then you get the Chunin exams.
Which is a big deal.
That's a great one. I'm
Fucking
still
Rock
reading
Lee,
that right.
bro. Fucking Rock Lee.
Yo, that's what I need to tell you. Okay, so I just finished the 9th book of the manga, and the 10th book is literally the cover is Rock Lee and Gaara staring, and I was like,
Oh god.
I wanted to send you the photo and be like, bruh.
It's about
It's
to
about-
go down. It's about to go down.
Yeah.
'Cause those two, yeah.
I wanted to say it because that was one of my favorite battles in the
Gotta
original.
put that boy in the infirmary.
Oh my
He
God.
fucked- he-
So
Rock Lee
good.
was saved by Guy.
So
Talk about all
good.
Black Air Force energy, but that man Guy, he is ready on go.
I like Guy.
Yeah, that's actually Guy is
Guy and
Excuse me.
Kakashi are funny together.
Yeah, actually, Guy is actually also one of Kev's favorites. Like
He's
he
just
loved-
got that funny little yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
fucking-
smile.
Yeah.
That's my Rock Lee right there.
Yeah.
The passion in his eyes.
Oh yeah, Guy.
Dude, and then
Sensei.
reading the manga, I totally forgot how Naruto beats Akiba's powerful move. I forgot that what Naruto does is fart. And that's what messes up Akiba's because his sense
Yep.
of smell is higher. So he smells Naruto's fart and fucking totally forgot about it. And then when I read the manga and I got to that part, I was like, I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
Totally
That
forgot
happened.
that you fucking fart to win a battle. Not win, but to weaken one.
Yeah, that's so fucked. That is so cursed. But holy dude, it is midnight.
Oh shit, yeah, it is.
I looked at
yo.
the time. I was like, oh,
We
fuck.
went on at 9.
Yeah. What happened?
Let's just go because
Yeah.
it's 2:56. I want to end it at like the 3-hour mark.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine. You
that's why I
fucking
said we could just.
Okay, you fucking weirdo.
So future plans for Gamestas Paradise, since this is like the best spot for us to talk about it.
Okay.
So Grand Theft Auto might be going down Thursday.
Okay.
I have to talk to Simply on Discord. I also need your help with making a Discord as well. I don't really understand how to start that up.
I will assist you the best way I can. But remember, when I started my Discord, I had people finish it for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when it comes to making the yeah, I am retarded when it comes to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I was
I
hoping that
haven't
you
been-
kind of knew the ropes with Discord.
Had
only
it
'cause
been
you had one.
Rashawn, well, here's the thing. I had one, but I didn't run it. I had 3 or 4 mods that did everything else for me.
That's another thing is like I'm trying to also get because right now I keep saying that I'm gonna add graduate Xavier, and I really do want to add Xavier because Xavier shows up, but it's like I need like mods. I need like people that are gonna be like, yo. That's why like honestly like Simply knows. Because on Saturdays, was it Saturday stream? I think it was. I was doing Spider-Man, and I saw on the avatar, and it said like Simply like on like over the avatar, and I smiled, and she's like, I knew that smile was because you knew that I was in here, and I was like, because I know that I got a mod in here now that's gonna clean up what needs to not be there, and make my shit look even better the way it is, and that's why I have to thank her, and like I just don't know the right way to do it, like. I'm already subbed to her, so that's why.
Keep grinding. Keep grinding.
Because she's honestly such a great person. She's like, I would love to see other streamers get big, and I'm like, that's beautiful fucking way to approach Twitch, and that's why I love the whole Twitch community because that's how they are as well.
So different.
It is. It's
so
extremely different.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was cool because it's like your universe is YouTube in a way.
Well, yeah, technically, yeah.
Like
Might
you
as
know
well.
how to rock YouTube more than I would. I'm literally, you saw, I put the
Yeah.
podcast up and I didn't even try and do any hashtags really with it. I just was like, I did
you
a Kevin.
go.
I just threw the
Yeah,
video
right.
out
Just
there.
threw it out there. No SEO, no nothing.
So that's why I was like, that's why I was asking. I was like, look, like I do need help when it comes to the YouTube side
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
that's your area, and then Twitch is more like
Well, it's more yours than it will ever be mine in terms of Twitch.
Well, yeah, like
When it comes to the inner workings and all of that, yeah, no, like yeah,
it took a lot. I still remember.
it's the evolution.
Yeah,
I synced it.
but I just wanted to grow more. That's
course.
what I want.
That's always
is-
the idea. No one wants to
yeah.
be stagnant.
So that's why I was just saying with the whole like editing
thing.
stuff and then like just trying to get out there.
Well, that's
as well.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. I just need the clips.
Yeah,
I just
and
need
I've
you to
and
email, that's
seeing
fine. I don't care
like
about
seeing
that.
how you've edit. I'm like, I know these videos won't take him that long. I know like he'll literally get one done in like fucking 15-20 minutes. Be like, yeah, I got one of your bets done.
Mhm.
Like, what day do you want that out? Or literally,
Yeah.
you could pick what day you think is like the best time.
Schedule the uploads. Yeah.
Yes, like just let me know, and then that way I know when to send you the video, so you could be like, "Yo, send it to me this day. I'll have it ready for this day," and that way it sucks, but you're gonna be communicating with me a little bit more than just on a Tuesday.
It's like, whatever.
But then it also means like, cause I just I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is like Gamestas Paradise. There is two fucking faces right by that.
Well, yeah, but like when I'm thinking Gamestas Paradise, all I'm thinking of is Twitch. That's how I see it.
Is no like it like
and
it's
it's like,
gotta
yes,
grow.
my face is here. No, but
Yeah.
like, no, not like trying to be like an asshole, but like it's on some humble shit. It's like this is you, this is your brainchild, this is your baby.
But
Like,
it's not. It wasn't like meant to go that way.
well, no,
as
I
it-
know that.
Yeah, okay.
I know that, but that's the reality of it, though. Because the first thing I told you was, yes, I'll be able to commit some of my time
Yeah.
to you. So when it comes to Gamestas Paradise, I didn't do anything. I didn't get you here. You got us here.
Yeah.
This is your baby, and I've said that to you, and I will continue to say that to you. Not saying I'm calling it just your baby because I don't want it. I'm saying it because that's the truth,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it is in some fact more of my child, considering the fact
is.
that I do the networking
That it's
and everything that they're looking at right now.
Exactly. I have zero to do with that, and that's so awesome for me to see.
Really?
Yes.
Because it's a hair pulling for me to see that.
Because you're finally fucking doing it. Remember
And
when
then-
you had on the whiteboard saying connect with community more or network with people? You had that written on the whiteboard and you never fucking did it, but now you did it, and now look.
Yeah, it's very
Simple.
true. It's because there's awesome people. I love Twitch.
Exactly. And that's all it takes. That's the key. That's why I told you from the start, this is going to be more than you than me, because I want to push you.
Yeah. So then,
Push you.
Yeah.
I'm behind you. I'm not walking next to you here.
but I
I'm
know
right
since you
behind
can only be here on Tuesdays, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
maybe you could help me then with the editing side.
Well, that's
of it,
fine.
Because,
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get them out when I definitely can. Obviously, you know, when I'm home from work, you know, I do have a child now.
Yeah.
Barely. But no. But it's like, you know, obviously I'm not doing much with MVP. You know, I'm thinking about other stuff anyway. So it's like, I have time to edit? Yeah. So maybe since I fucking hate editing MVP stuff, hopefully editing something else would give me something more to sink my teeth into, and I think that'll be therapeutic for me to sit there and go through your. It's just a matter of how you want your streams to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, if you want the most interesting bits or like I don't. I mean, I guess if I were to watch it back, I would kind of know what to do.
Yeah.
So never
Because
mind.
it was you that literally did
Yeah.
the Last of Us Outlast.
Left 4 Dead.
What?
Or is
No.
it
Left 4 Dead was the
It
one
was
that
Left
you
4
did.
Dead,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was Outlast, but
Neither
it
do
was
I.
Left. But yeah, like I already know, like, because seeing you that night, that's when I was like, he could be the editor, because he literally, I'm not even telling him like, yo, there were moments that like I would say something, but as soon as after I would say it to you, I'd be like, yeah, like cut that part out. I think that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
You'd be like, already had it ready.
Right, it's like, yeah, no, I did that shit. I cut that shit before I walked in the room.
Yeah, like I remember there was one scene, like I was like, yeah, bro, like can you cut that out? Like I don't really like the way like that came out. And then you were already like, yeah, I already got the tick mark there. And I was like, what's that? And then you put another tick mark, and then you just pressed like delete, and then it got rid of the whole thing. And I was like, oh shit, like he already had it ready that he was just looking for the right part to clip.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
To make it
Yeah.
like, because we weren't looking for like a flow. We were looking for a hit.
which is where
jabs.
I lack at. It's
for
because I try.
comedy jabs.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, boom, 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 boom. Every scene has to have its quick thing and move on. That's how that style of video has to go. So it made sense.
But
I get
yeah,
it.
I definitely
Trigger
want to.
fat.
I want to start a Discord because anything that you can't help me with, I'm pretty sure Simply will help me with.
She can help you with a lot more than I can on everything else, except for probably YouTube, I would say.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Because I mean,
Since
she's
my realm,
already helping me a lot, and I really appreciate.
Which I'm so glad that she's here for you.
Yeah,
That's
it's always
amazing.
nice meeting other streamers that want to help.
Don't
you hate when you try and help somebody and they just don't want to listen to your advice?
all the time.
I had that once. Somebody
Fucking Rachel.
Somebody, she's not even here anymore.
She's not even here anymore.
I had somebody that tried to complain about their microphone in a stream.
Didn't you the condenser?
Yeah,
I remember that.
I told them, I'm like, hey, the reason why you're having that issue is because you're using a condenser microphone, and condenser microphone picks up everything. Like if I was you, I would recommend getting a different microphone, one that is not a condenser microphone, and one that is what's the other word for it? It's condenser, and then it's.
I'm trying to think. I thought condenser was the one,
but
it's.
It's condenser and something else.
I don't know what the other one is. I'm blanking out right now.
Yeah, and it bothers me because I usually do tell people that, like, if they're like, oh yeah, you're like, what microphone would you recommend? I'm like, don't go for a condenser. I would go for and then I would say that to them.
I'm so mad because we, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
And we used to have so much mic problems.
Yeah.
So we used to always know what it was.
Yeah. Condenser, and then it was. I don't know. I don't even know.
I
want to
say it starts with an R, but I don't know if that's it.
No. Radius? Radium? Mono? Fucking iridescent? No.
No.
I have no idea.
Oh, but
blanking.
like I remember I just tried telling them that to try and go for one of those microphones. Like I was like, oh, you should go. I was like, me and my partner are using the Shure SM7B microphones now. Like we recommend that because you can sit close to your partner, and the mic's not gonna pick both you guys up because it's facing towards you, and that's it. And nope, didn't take it at all.
Yep.
I think it was like a couple weeks later, wrote it again. Anybody can anybody tell me why my microphone keeps picking up dogs from like my neighbor's dogs and stuff? And I looked at it and I was like, I told you this already. You're using it's your microphone. It's meant to pick up anything around the room, not like restrict it.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's condenser or fuck, I can't remember the name of the other one.
Condenser.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you put condenser or
Mic. Dynamic?
yes, dynamic is the word.
Yeah, it's a condenser mic, and then it just said verse dynamic.
Yeah.
So there we go. There we
Dynamic
go.
microphones.
Now I'm glad that we got it. I'm glad we got it.
That always blows my mind when you give advice. So it's always nice
I
when you
don't
meet
take
other streamers. Yeah.
You can't save them all.
Yeah.
That's one thing I learned, especially from Sunday. You can't save them all,
It's crazy.
especially the ungrateful ones.
All right, man. Well, we hit the 3-hour mark
Yes,
on this
holy
Gamestas Cast
and
episode 2.
I remember checking the time at 10:30 because I'm like, I felt like at 10:30, around that mark, I was like, damn, I have nothing else to talk about. What the fuck? Like, how long could this really go? And here it is, fucking 12, 12.
12 in the morning. I got work in 5 hours.
Yeah, and I still gotta go home and feed.
Feed milkshake. That was disgusting. Don't do that face.
No, I had acid reflux come up,
I was like, are you about to throw up?
and it was a
Because-
lot of it, and I had to.
Ew, your eyes are getting all teary. Stop making eye contact with me. All right, do you want to...
Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this, whether you're watching this on YouTube later or if you're watching this now, please make sure to give a like and give a follow to Gamestas Paradise on Twitch, and make sure to head over to the YouTube channel, which is Gamestas Paradise, or actually Effie the Gamer, because Gamestas Paradise isn't in the SEO search engine just yet.
We have to fix that?
Time.
What do you mean time?
It happens with time. Remember when I went from the Danger Zone
Yeah.
to just for Sean Bass? It took a few months for my name to finally pop up and become relevant.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember telling my brother that. I was like, yeah, now because it took a while for Rashawn. Like before, I was on like page 13, which is crazy. Rashawn Bass page 13.
Yeah.
But now, it's just, well, the more you upload on there under the new name, the better.
All right.
And
So then
obviously-
once we start doing that, then Games'
it's just
Paradise will start lifting
So
up.
so Effie the Gamer still registers for Games' Paradise.
Alright.
And also to make sure to follow the Instagram, which is instagram.com/gamestas.paradise. Once again, that is gamestas.paradise on Instagram. Give us a follow over there. I like to post. And take it away, F.
So
Rain.
Thursday, I believe I will be doing some Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm really excited because we're
Me
also going to
too.
have, if everything works out, I will also let you guys know. See, this is why I would love to get Discord going, because then I can let you guys all know. But if everything works out great, we're going to have Simply, who you guys have probably seen as a mod. She's going to be also stopping by. We have to talk about this whole thing with Rachel as well. See if maybe we can have Rachel, not on Grand Theft Auto, but as the cat, like on the Gamestas Cast.
We'll see.
Try and work something out with that. To everybody that stopped by,
Logistics.
thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Please share, like, I don't know.
Make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes.
To tell a friend. I started saying that in my own YouTube videos. I'm like, I'm gonna stick with that shit.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this, make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend
Because we're
to
just.
follow.
Yeah.
Subscribe. We would greatly appreciate that. Okay. The more traction, the better. So it's always good, positive vibes here at the Gamestas Paradise.
Yeah.
So
And on that note,
stay
you guys.
Gamesta.
I will see you
That
guys
was so
Thursday.
cringe. Stay Gamesta.
Nah, I'm. Keep playing. Keep playing yourself.
All right. GG's Gamesta.
GP bitches.
All right, GP.
Nah, I will see you guys Thursday. Let you guys know what's going on though with Grand Theft Auto. If not, then it'll probably be The Witcher. Kevin, if you're still here,
Thank you.
could use your help with
Solving
some
a
Witcher.
Rubik's Cube.
And Graduate, if you're still here too, could use your help on Witcher as well. Because that game,
And a graduate still here. Fuck you, Xavier.
just kidding, love you. But be safe,
Not
everybody.
me.
And we will
Bitch.
see you on
Fuck you, Xavier.
Thursday.